All right, shalawam, shalawam, shalawam. It's YAHAWAH from El Paso, Texas, here, which is another wicked sodomite city here in this wicked kingdom called Great Babylon, America. Okay, we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of, out here to testify to these doggone wicked two-thirds Hebrew Israelites, to let them know that they need to repent and return back to the Lord, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, and get out of this place called Great Babylon, America. Also, to let these heathens, okay, these Idumeans, these Edomites, these so-called white people know that your wicked kingdom, Great Babylon, America, that you're so proud of, is going to be obliterated, destroyed. Those of you that survive, you're going to be the first fruits of slavery in the kingdom of heaven, where you will be brutally put to work for 1,000 years, and afterward, the Lord, YAHAWAH is going to round you up and put you to death. Right. But before we get started, we'd like to turn to the east and give all glory and honor to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI BAHASHAM. Double honor to the teachers, elders, and the apostles of Great Millstone. Also to the brothers out there that are putting on this truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep. And to the brothers and sisters that are tuning in, shalawam. Shalawam. All right, so we're here back again, okay, once more on the highways and the byways of Great Babylon, America, to condemn this place for all the wickedness and atrocities that it has committed against the tribe of Israel. Okay, us so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latinos, and the speckled bird across the earth. Let's start off with the book of Ezekiel 35, starting with verse 1. Because what we're going to do here is we're going to go and see what our Lord, YAHAWAH has told us that we're supposed to be doing here in this wicked kingdom. Okay.
This is the book of Ezekiel 35 and 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. So
this is what we're supposed to do here. This is a commandment, okay? This is set our face against Mount Seir, which we know here is Idumea, Great Babylon, America, and prophesy against it, okay? And let this place know what?
And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI power. Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
So the Lord is not with this place. Contrary to popular belief of these Edomites, okay, set up, you know, with the bald-headed, shake-faced pulpit pastors, and you get the men like, you know, Joel Osteen with these big congregation, letting you know that Jesus Christ, their God, okay, their sodomite doggone God, okay, is going to come back with open arms. But the true biblical Hebrew God of the Bible, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, said what? He's against his wicked sodomite kingdom, and he's going to destroy it and make it most desolate. Desolate means destruction, okay? And that is going to be in a lot of different phases here, starting with pestilence, okay? You have the great famine that's going to come, and you also have the beast of the field that's going to devour these doggone wicked doggone children, men, women, okay? And kids, okay? And last but not least, that ultimate judgment, which is going to be that hail, okay, of 200 million ICBMs that's going to come and hit this place and turn it into that lake of fire.
I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI.
Okay, so see, these proud cities, okay, when you go to New York, okay, when you go to Chicago, okay, and when you go to like Houston and all these big cities, okay, everybody's so proud. This is the reason why you see the rest of these nations across the earth, okay, have imitate the way Great Babylon builds its cities, okay, skyscrapers and all the other different stuff, which really is actually a homage to Esau coming to those clefts of rocks, okay? Because remember, this cave beast, okay, this doggone Sasquatch, he likes to live up in the doggone cleft of the rock so he can overlook, so you can see the little animals standing there that he plan on hunting to eat, okay? Anyone else have one?
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. Right? And this is why scriptures refer to Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, as a bloody man. You know, like it says in the book of Psalm, I believe it says the book of Psalm 144. All right? Or Psalm 55 and 23 says, bloody, deceitful men shall not live out half their days, man. Okay? Because they've established this empire, this American empire, Babylon the Great, off the blood of the saints, man. You know, it's why in the book of Revelations, it prophesies how they're going to be given plenty of blood to drink, okay? Because they're not going to go unaccounted for. The bloodshed of the saints that they're responsible for is not going to go unaccounted for, man. Case in point, you know what I'm saying? People, the masses got done celebrating Thanksgiving, man. You know what I'm saying? That's become a global tradition, not just a national tradition in America, man. Because they've normalized perverseness, man. You know, it's decadence, man. You see? And that's why in Romans, the 6th chapter says how the wage of sin is death, but the gift of life is eternal through Hamashiach Yahawashi, Lord, man. Yep. All right? But the mysteries of Hamashiach Yahawashi, okay? All right? The mysteries of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM Yahawashi haven't been given to these Edomites, man. That's why in Psalm 49 and 20 mentions how those in honor are gonna perish, man. Okay? Because they haven't been blessed with the mysteries of heaven. All right? All right? On what to do to please the Lord, okay, for salvation, because salvation is not for them, okay? All right? And that's why we're standing in great boldness before the gates of the nobles, like it says in Isaiah the 13th chapter, all right, to rebuke these devils, man, to their face. You see? All right? Because we have been, like it says in Micah 3 and 8, you know, we've been bestowed that power from on high, okay? All right, with great boldness, like it says in Isaiah 58 and 1, all right, to show the transgressions of our people, and also to prophesy against our main oppressor, man, our mutual oppressor of both kingdoms. All right, to further, you know, inform this devil, okay, that he's going down. This is why another reason why we're supposed to teach the nations, man. All right, to teach the nation of Israel that salvation's for them. Okay, and to teach them nation that they're going to captivity for the contributions and our oppression and our affliction, man, like it says in Psalm 83rd chapter. All right?
We got Psalms 94 and 1. O Lord Yahawah BaHashem Yahawashi, power, to whom vengeance belongeth. O power, to whom vengeance belongeth, show thyself. Lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth, and render reward to the proud. So what we're declaring unto you, this mighty destruction to come. Under the hand of Esau, all these things were created, including those nuclear arms that are going to be for one warhead for 1.57 people in America. Damn right. If you do the math. Yep.
Right. Okay. Quick precept.
Go ahead.
So Isaiah chapter 54, verse 16. And it reads, Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. So the waster, okay, of the work of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, okay, you know, the creator of all things, okay, has created the waster, as in these thermonuclear missile warheads, okay, further modifications of, you know, these atomic weapons that these devils used in World War II, right, to destroy themselves, man. These are the miracles pursuing the Revelation, the 16th chapter, that the Heavenly Father has bestowed upon these devils, man. Like it says in Psalm the 10th chapter, let the wicked be taken in a device for him, man. You see, while they're further testing off their Minuteman missiles and their patriotic missiles and whatnot, you got China, all right, and Iran and Russia further developing their hypersonic missiles, man. They can reach America in 20 to 30 minutes.
Yep, that's right. You see that with North Korea. North Korea right now, which was, they're putting more resources into their, you know, weapons of mass destruction than actually their economy, the local economy. Why? Because they're seeing what Great Babylon America, what the Edomite, the so-called white man would do, okay, when he gets his way, when he comes to you smiling in the face. The only thing that they don't read the history, okay, what happened to the so-called Native American Indians when this man would betray you? What happened to Gaddafi, okay, who was trying to unite create the African Union, okay, to get himself off the petrodollar, okay, he got assassinated. Saddam Hussein got assassinated, being accused of having weapons of mass destruction. Okay, so the weapons of mass destruction, this really is this doggone Edomite, because this Edomite not only destroy people spiritually, but also physically. Okay, this is the book of Isaiah 19, start with verse 14. It says, the Lord had mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they, of course, Egypt, which is another name for Great Babylon America, which is spiritual Egypt, to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggered in his vomit. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head, which is talking about you executives, you directors, you people at the top of these doggone companies that are here in Great Babylon America, or tail, which is the low-level people working, branch or rush, may do. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it should be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, not the man of peace, which he shaketh over it. Now, Salakia, let's go into some headline here, just for 1 second here. United Furniture's Industries fired thousands via text, emails, because they slept the day before Thanksgiving. Okay, you can't get more colder than that. This was actually out of Tennessee. Okay, which means that was a lot of jakes out there that got terminated. You have who else here? HP is laying off 4,000 people. First they said it was going to be over a 3-year period, but then they came out Friday evening and said no, that's actually going to be over the next year. Okay, Elon Musk just fired thousands. Okay, just last week Friday. And they were mostly engineers. These are people with actual skill. How much more so, Jake, who trusts into this place where you more likely have no skills because you were not hired in the first place to gain no skill, are you going to be able to compete against these other doggone nations that are here? Let's look at Meta, Amazon, and Twitter all laying off. Okay, there's an Amazon strike that happened just on Thanksgiving Day. Okay, now you think Elon, what's his name? Who's the guy? Who's the CEO or who's the owner?
Bezos, right?
Bezos, who actually kept coming out and trying to tell you, save your money. You don't think that strike is going to cause a lot of those people to lose their job? Of course, you don't really need them because the economy is falling. And also, most grievous to it is the fact that rent is increasing. The average rent for a piece of shit, dirty, rat-infested, doggone apartment in Great Babylon, America now is $2,000. The average Jake brings in about roughly $2,700 a month. Do the math, okay? Go ahead, brother.
Real quick, you said that app that you mentioned, where it can track how many rent evictions.
Yeah, I saw that. That was heavy.
Yeah.
That was heavy. Evictions, right?
Evictions. You saw what was it, 13 million already?
That's huge.
That's huge.
And it's a spike. If you could see the years, they're slowly increasing, and then it boom.
And that was
like
only actually 31 cities that they got so far. So they're hiding it. Yeah. And they're hiding it because there's a lot of Edomites that are actually losing their place. Now these Edomites, and this is the reason why it says here, in that day Egypt should be like unto women, and they should be afraid and fear because it's shaking the hand of the Lord of hosts, which shake it over. A lot of things when you look at war strategy isn't always necessary to drop bombs, but it is also to cut off what? Supply chain, okay? And it's also to destroy the economy of that place. That's how the Americans were able to defeat Japan, because Japan is an island. They surrounded them basically, and there couldn't be no more supply chain coming in. So eventually they were able to take them out. Okay, so that's what's going on here. Is that Egypt right now, okay, is being dealt with on a financial state. Okay, this is where you're going to see leading up to Jacob's trouble, and also that stale bread that's going to be taken away from the tribe of Israel, starting from the top. Okay, Hebrew Israelite, no matter what, you know, your 8-figure, your 9-figure people, all the way down to your Jake that's under the doggone, who barely can make rent right now or have that eviction notice you're trying to dodge. Go ahead,
If that's not enough, your supply chain's getting hit again. The railroad unions are going to strike. Biden gave them a mandate to do the negotiations it takes to continue services all the way until December. But those unions have not agreed on the continuity of services, and they're absolutely talking about a strike. That's your nationwide distribution network.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, the things that get moved with your tractor-trailer trucks, they first get moved by rail car, and chiefly 75% of your nation's diesel and your fuel gets moved by rail car.
Yeah. You people are doggone sleeping here, Jakes, okay? And we're talking to you doggone, to the Hebrew Israelites here, so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latinos, okay? You think you're facing doggone tribulation right now? That tribulation hasn't even started to even manifest itself in the way the Lord is going to bring it out here. Let's go into the book of Luke, chapter 6, down verse 20, and it says, and he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of heaven, which is what we look at right now as the man of Yahawashi, the servant of Yahawashi, okay? We're not looking at this place as our rest. It says, blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye should be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. And we are weeping. Man, this is weeping. I hate this doggone place. The brother Akiam over here, we hate this place. It's wicked. It's sodomistic. It has abomination. Okay, you think this is great? What, because we have a car? Because we have a doggone roof for our head? We are doggone kings, man. We're the angels. Okay? In this doggone weak flesh here. Come on, Esau. If you want to put us to death, you know what? That's the way the Lord wants it. And it says, blessed are ye when men shall hate you, which we don't give a crap about, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake, which we know is that good, that great, what are they going to do, that name calling, putting us in the neutral,
slander and persecution to come.
Which is to come. And we know that's right around the corner. Okay? There ain't much time to come. And those of you who are following, if this is some entertainment for you, guess what? They got your damn IP address. Okay? I can do a video and show you exactly how they track your ass down on YouTube, okay? and they get your IP address. They know your name, where you work, and all that stuff like that. So if you're not retaining anything, and this is just some entertainment for you, okay, woe unto you, because your ass is going to be grass. And it says, blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate from their company, and shall reproach you and cast out the name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. So this is, you know, roughly paraphrasing, what happened in the past is happening in the present right now. Okay, so we were the prophets of old, okay, and we were persecuted back then by the Romans and all the other nations that we were under subjugation to. We are now being persecuted right now. What? Modern day Romans, which is these so-called, these Amaleks, okay, these so-called white people right now, known as Great Babylon America, okay, or Americans, okay? Go ahead.
This is St. Luke, chapter, all right, this is the book of St. Luke, chapter 12, verse 49. And it reads, okay,
give me Ezekiel 33,
yeah,
7 to 9. Yeah. So what we're going to tell you is this, okay? There's a job that we have to do. There's a job that YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI can set us up to do. Go ahead.
This is the book of Ezekiel 33 and 7. Son, thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, thou shalt hear the word at my mouth, and warn them for me. When I say unto the wicked, a wicked man, which is talking about the wicked of our people, thou shalt surely die. If thou dost not speak to warn the wicked from his way, that wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood I will require at thy hand. Okay, so see, we are set up as a watchman, okay? Meaning what? We have to have that spirit of a lion to go in the highways and byways and testify to these so-called wicked people out here who are ignorant. Okay, they're being deceived, okay, by the gods of this earth, which is Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, but also more grievous, they're being deceived, okay, by people, by wicked men, okay, that are in Yasharala, okay, these bald-headed pulpit pastor, pork-eating pork-chop pastor, that's not going to warn you, okay, about the microchip. They're not going to warn you the fact that right now, okay, they're not going to tell you because they don't read the doggone news because they're busy jerking off the doggone kid to little boys' porn, okay, that there's going to be robots, okay, right now in San Francisco. They have now authorized robots to assist police in doggone doing what? Canceling doggone Hebrew rights, you jakes, okay? Now, you better understand how paranoid the doggone so-called white man is, and these cops who sign up to do what? To execute and live out their fantasies of killing, of having the blood of Jake, okay, on their hands, okay? So now they're saying that these robots, they're not really meant to go hunt you down, they're really meant to assist the cops in the case of the danger when they feel like human life or their life is at stake. Let me put it to you this way, if I'm a cop, I'm sending a damn robot in to get your damn ass, okay? Because guess what? I already assume you're a daggone danger. Okay, so imagine these hypersensitive, little effeminate, doggone cops, okay? And if you're a Jake and you're a cop, you're the same way too. You should get out of that. Okay, you're gonna be sending these robots out. They're not gonna tell you about the mark of the beast, which is a doggone microchip. Okay, that's gonna be coming. They're not warning you about the CDC right now, which is this digital currency, okay? Which now the government, once they get a hold of controlling the money here right now, okay, the next step is gonna be that mark of the beast, okay? Because they're going to set up these doggone, you know, convenient hacking that's going to be going on, freezing your accounts, okay, and have complete control over you. They're not telling you about the great tribulation that's coming out. Those layoffs, okay, is going to impact us, okay? They're not telling you that they're going to start the doggone welfare system here. You're not going to be able to just go see. The problem with you doggone Jakes is you know now, at the end of the day, and especially you damn women, and I hate it when I read it about these doggone women that are about to be kicked out and evicted, these wicked-ass doggone Eve, okay? When you read down to the end of the doggone story, oh, but good news. Okay, they found a way, some non-profit organization come and save their ass. I am sick of these doggone non-profit organizations saving their ass, and I'm waiting for the day the Lord is going to really put these doggone women in doggone check. And Esau is not going to come to the damn rescue. They don't tell you about that. Go ahead,
I got something for you. To line back what the brother was saying, These devils are further furbishing their sword, like it says in Ezekiel 21st chapter, including their, the artificial intelligence machines and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like through these companies like Boston Dynamics and such. Because there's a report that came out recently, all right, reported on Disclosed TV, and it says San Francisco Police Department proposes a new policy that would give robots the license to kill humans.
Right.
You know, that's why down there in New York, they did a test run or a trial run where when they went to go serve a warrant. They went to go basically apprehend someone who they served a warrant to, and they took a damn robot dog with a damn weapon mounted on top of it. And that was several months ago. Now this is, now they're afraid of pushing this information out there. That reminds me of that episode on Black Mirror on Netflix. There was an episode where there was like a robot dog, and it was going around hunting people and putting them to death. You know, and this is a predictive programming through esau devices that we're not ignorant of, man. Okay?
And this is real. These robot dogs don't walk like doggone little stiff doggone R2D2 type of gut. These things can run 45 miles an hour. You see him Bolt, who's the fastest human that ever lived, okay, only runs at 22 miles an hour. So you fat couch potato, doggone bacon eating, doggone pork eating, doggone fat asses that ride around, ignoring this testimony out here on the highway and the byways today, going to go watch grab ass on TV, okay? When they come out here and start hunting y'all down like that, don't come and scream for doggone mercy, because we can just laugh at you. It says so right there. I just read it to you that we get to laugh at you.
This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. This devil is a bloodthirsty brute beast, man.
Yeah.
That goes into Psalm 49 and 20. He who is in honor will fall. But he who is in honor is gonna fall because he's a brute beast, man. These devils are ungodly brute beasts. And this is why in Psalm 10 and 4 it says how the Most High God Yahawah is not on their thoughts, man. And in that same chapter it mentions how they boast themselves in their heart. You know, like the Agenda 2030 and whatnot. You know, the Georgia Guidestones. That's why the Georgia Guidestones got lit up. All right, most likely by an angel. They said someone set explosive to it, but that was most likely an angel, man. That was involved in bringing destruction to that Georgia Guidestones, man. Because that's a further omen that the Heavenly Father is going to disappoint you devils and cast you down, like it says in Psalm 17 and 13.
Damn right.
So there's many ensigns to showcase that you devils are at your wits' end, man. That's why you're coming down with great wrath. You've got for a short time, like further furbishing your sword, man. That's why down there in the border, you got the devil Abbott, the Texas governor, Greg Abbott, all right, instituting National Guard down there, man, over the whole migrant surge, man. You see, that's why the Dominican Republic, it has been deporting so-called Haitians for the tribe of Levi, man. Because that insurrection of the saints is coming, man. And they're not just going to come with the military. They're going to use their artificial intelligence androids and shit, man. You know, so you jakes that are like the brother saying, you couch potato jakes, distracted by the affairs of this life, like your stupid ass, bread and circuses shit that's going on right now. You're gonna get caught with your pants down, man, because you're not paying attention. Like it says in St. Matthew the 6th chapter, roughly paraphrasing, where a man's heart is, there a treasure is, man. You see? And your mind is fixated on what you can see, because you're carnal minded, man. And the carnal mind is enmity to the Lord.
That's right. Okay, because you trust in this doggone system.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes 4 and 4. Again, I considered all travail and every right work, that for this a man is envied of his neighbor. This is also vanity and vexation of spirit. The fool foldeth his hands together and eateth his own flesh. Better is a handful with quietness than both hands full with travail and vexation of spirit. Yeah,
you got people inside here right now, okay? The greatest spirit that's on them right now, that wicked spirit that's on them, is covetousness. Because that covetousness is what is called driving our people to do what? Ignore this truth. Okay? Ignore this truth. They have the covetousness, okay, to be like the oppressor. Okay? And so when you come and let them know that your treasures lies up in heaven, someplace that they haven't seen, okay, they cannot buy into that. Because why? Esau is coming up always on a daily basis, like, yeah, we have a sale here, we have a free this, buy one, get two free. Okay, we're gonna take care of you. Okay, we're bringing out this digital currency which is gonna save you from getting ripped off. Okay, because our people trust in Great Babylon America, man. Okay, But you know what they do? They envy their own people. All right.
Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 4. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth.
Okay. So we are the wise. Okay. We in a house of mourning. Okay. Because why? We understand everything that's in this book here. We understand what? Great destruction is coming. We are pleading our cause and our case here. YAHAWAH Mashiach is a servant to go in the highway and the byway, and also in the unicorn to do what? To do his commandment, which is what? Preach his gospel. Okay, because we know what? The Lord, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, okay, the Father is going to do what? Lay great judgment on this earth. And we know what those judgments are going to look like. Okay? So we're in mourning of our oppression. But at the same time, we're also in mourning too. Like, why? We want to hope we want to hope that we've actually done the work pleasing to our power, okay, to be saved out of that great destruction that's going to be coming.
There's a book of Ecclesiastes 7 and 5. It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools.
Okay, so see, we come out here, okay, and we're wisely telling you this, okay. Turn away from this wicked place. Get your minds and your heart out of this wicked place. There's no rest here for you. Okay, and this is only to the tribe of Israel. Okay, our so-called Black Native Americans, Latinos, and the speckled bird. Okay, the rest of these nations here, they basically tolerate you. Okay, they tolerate you because why? You're at the bottom. They can look down at you. Even these doggone gooks who are nothing. These doggone mongoloids. Okay, they're looking down at your ass because why? They never go through any oppression over here. The cops don't beat their ass and pull them out of their car and crap like that. So they can at least look at themselves and consider themselves to be above you. How do I know this? Because I've associated with many of them. And even though I have more on paper as education than them, even more money than they do, guess what? They still look down on my doggone nigger ass. Okay? That's the truth. Continue on, North 6.
There's the book of Ecclesiastes 7 and 6. As for the crackling and thorns under a pot, so is the laughter of the fool. This is also vanity. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
There it is right there.
And a gift destroyeth the heart.
Because see, right now, people think because they have a job, or they have a little house, or they have a roof over their head, they can go out and eat, okay, go into the dating service and all that stuff. They assume that all life is good. But if you're wise enough, you'd understand who we are. Imagine, okay, you're the creator of the universe, and you come down here, and you get your own creation that's turning around and putting you to death. Imagine now, you're kings, okay? The spirit is in us to understand that right now. We know who we are, the ancient prophets, okay? And you're at the doggone bottom, having these doggone fat ass, weak, doggone, pessimistic, okay, unbelievers out here driving around smirking with their doggone on the spot. And these are the same doggone weak ass that are gonna come to you when the doggone white man start pulling them with their cars, stumping their ass, the robots chasing their ass, the big oversized doggone mutated rat that Esau created some lab, okay, gonna run after their ass and grab their kids. These fat fucking doggone bitches expect you to be a superhero and go and save their ass. Okay? So we are wise to let you know there's only bad things that's coming here. There's no good thing coming here. I don't care what the hell they tell you. Go ahead, bro. Bring out Matthew 13, 47, 50. Because see what's gonna happen right here. As I said earlier, okay, we were set out here as watchmen to do what? Watch what this doggone man is moving. We know what these Amalekites, these doggone kites, these kites right here. See them right here? The so-called white devil right here. All right, we show it to the highway and the byway. See, the difference is between us and you doggone people is you people are damn gutless, okay? So you also get the point to figure who the damn devil is. These are the fucking doggone devil the Bible speaks of right here. These doggone kite, doggone Jewish motherfuckers right here who rules this earth, okay? So see, that's the difference right there. All right? So we're not gonna sugarcoat it to you doggone people right here. Let's go.
Matthew 13, 47?
Yeah.
This is the book of Matthew 13 and 47. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea and gathered of every kind, which when it was full, they drew ashore and sat down and gathered the good into vessels, but cast the bad away.
Yeah, so see right now, okay, the Lord right now, when he sent us out there on the highway, the byway, our job is to do what? Okay, to bring in bid as many to this marriage, okay, bid as many to this feast, okay? But it's not up to us to decide, okay, who's who. Okay, we were discussing earlier before we started this camp, okay, that you got IUIC and you get to carry them. Okay, they have this all black, so-called black, all black Hebrew Israelite, which is far from the truth. Obviously, they're not going to the scripture to see that the Lord, okay, has the Hebrew Israelite like a speckled bird. What about the doggone northern kingdom? Okay, what about the northern kingdom? So Go ahead, read that again.
Just line back in your point.
Okay,
Real quick,
go ahead.
brother. Like it says in 2nd Esdras, the 13th chapter, YAHAWAH is coming to save the peaceful multitude, man. So it also includes the northern kingdom.
Yeah.
Okay, the ones pursuing St. John 10 and 16, he said was of another foe, all right, who had sailed over here, man. Pursuing the 2nd Esdras 13th chapter, man.
Yeah.
All right, because the northern kingdom is prophesied to sail to the other side of the world, following that same pathway that King Solomon's army followed to Babylon, man. All right, so obviously they're still over here. So when you a lot of see. Another red flag in these so-called these camps out here, these wolves in sheep's clothing, when they're out there, you know what I'm saying, receiving, you know, further clout or looking at further clout chase, you know, through Esau's press, a lot of them don't even mention the Northern Kingdom, man. Like IUIC, they haven't mentioned the Northern Kingdom, man. All right, they push this black militant revolutionary bullshit, man. It lines up with you know, how we're labeled on the FBI coded document Project Megiddo, where they got us on there as black Hebrew Israelites, man.
Yeah.
So these niggas are further contributing into the blaming in the ministry, man.
Yeah.
That's another reason why they don't mention the Northern Kingdom, man.
Yeah. Because they want to keep that guy, so that's the reason why, okay, the true Jews, the one who are dark skinned, you better worry about it. And you doggone Hamites that are benefiting, trying to pretend like you're doggone African Americans and all that stuff. Guess what? You can understand the mentality of these doggone people. See, you're in a trip too, because see now they only looking for doggone black men. That includes you. You Hamites gonna accidentally get freaking gonna put the damn dead too, because guess what? You're black. You're so-called black, right? That's what you wanted, right? Continue on verse 48.
This book of Matthew 13 and 48, which when it was full, they drew ashore, sat down and gathered the good into vessels, but cast the bad away. So shall it be at the end of the world. The angels shall come forth and sever the wicked from the just. Exactly.
So see, it's not our job to actually decide who's good or bad. You walk up here, we don't judge you by your skin color, we go by your spirit. Okay, and we give you this testimony whether you come in a bad spirit or not. We can tell you you're a Hebrew Israelite or you're not a Hebrew Israelite like that. Repent, you know. And if you're from one of the other tribes, guess what? You're going to go into slavery. Okay, so either way, we're to tell you the good news. If you repent, you get to go and you get to inherit the kingdom of heaven. Okay. If you don't repent and you're a two-third, you're going to die here as a doggone murderer. Okay, and a rapist, which is the spirit of the so-called white man. And if you're another nation or from another nation coming up here to have some fun with us, guess what? We're letting you know that you're going to be raped, murdered, pillaged, okay, eaten by animals. You're going to die of the damn famine. Wicked Jake's going to lay their paws on you, okay? And last but not doggone least, you're going to die in the damn lake of fire. You survive all of that, okay?
Good precept.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 10, verse 22. All right. Book of Acts, chapter 10, verse 22 reads, "And they said, Cornelius the centurion, a just man, and one that feared the Most High God Yahweh, and of good report among all the nation of the Jews, was warned from the Most High God Yahweh by an holy angel to send for thee into his house and to hear words of thee." Okay, so if Cornelius was a heathen, he would not have heard the word of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, because wisdom cannot enter into malicious soul. So all you reprobates out there continuing to preach that Cornelius is a Edomite, you're going to be destroyed, man, if you don't repent from teaching that madness, man. Okay? You know? Because for him to hear the word of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI and adhere to it, it further lines up with Romans 8 and 16, man. Okay? You know? So just to further land back on what the brother's going into, and how these jakes out here, these wolves in sheep's clothing, all right, are further layering, they're further setting snares, all right, of confusion for our people, man. All right, you know, because case in point, if you're not consistently pushing salvation for the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians and Israelite foreigners, all right, you're most likely a false prophet, man, or you got demons on you, man. If you don't repent if you don't repent, and you're in the spirit of scattering the sheep of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, and not gathering the sheep. Yeah. Let's go to the book of Psalms. This is the book of Psalms 91. Psalm verse 20 says, "He that dwelleth in the secret places of the Most High, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God. In Him will I trust, not in Egypt." Okay, and it says, "Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, which is destroyed." The fowler, okay, is the one that's going to be setting those traps. Okay, and you can, who's the fowler in this case? Esau Edom.
Yakush,
okay,
the fowler, that's his name.
And that's right. "And from the noisome pestilence He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. his truth shall be thy shield and thy buckler, okay? So is this doggone word that we have right now, okay, that's going to be the truth. No matter what they come up with, it's just laughable. You can watch their television, but now you're seeing it in a different light compared to what you saw before, okay? You understand, okay, that following in this righteous path is going to lead to what? Life. And that's what YAHAWAH Mashiach has promised us, okay, that he would have those protections. Let's continue on. It says, thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. We are seeing these pestilence and destruction that's going on right now. Okay? 1 minute, 1 week, you have a week where there's nothing going on, then just like that. Oh gee, oh we have you know, the MP, okay? That monkey thing, okay? The C thing is increasing right now. Oh, we need to do some lockdown. Oh, we got
lockdowns.
Yeah,
it's gonna show up. It showed up there. It came here.
They're going.
The moment they start locking down, it's over. It's gonna be a wave.
Just lying back on what, you know, what the brother's going into down there in China, man. China being a top world economic foreign partner anyway, they're going apeshit down there, man, because they're tired of the provisions on behalf of that pestilence, that certain pestilence we all know about.
They never fully came out from under it like we did in Texas.
Yeah. And you know what it is? That's the Lord doing these things like that, because remember, we were in bondage. And right now, okay, when you take a look at that, okay, the Lord right now is actually having these people in bondage, because when you're being locked down and told which way you can go and you have conditions set in front of you, that's basically bondage. Okay? That's basically bondage. Okay? And this is what Esau has had on the children of Israel, okay, for multiple centuries. Okay, and including it right now. We have a limitation on how far we can go, okay, and what we can do in this society. And that's right now, you know, the Lord has actually set up, okay, a pestilence and put it into these doggone wicked doggone kings of this earth, okay, to do what? Oppress their own damn people. So you people are actually not only getting oppressed by your own people, but at the conclusion of it, those of you who survive, you're going to see what oppression really looks like and what hard work really also looks like. Let's go into, continuing. It says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side and 10,000 at the right hand, but it shall not come nigh to thee. Only with thine eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, YAHAWAH Mashiach, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling, for he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. Guess what? What we are looking at here is this. You think about this. You can have your house that you're in safe. Okay, a plane can drop out the sky because the doggone pilot had a heart attack and crash a damn plane in the doggone neighborhood, destroy all these houses around you, but yet so you sit down there, walk outside with your doggone piece of chicken in your hand and go, man, what's up, doc? Okay, like, nothing's touching you, okay? And that is hard to fathom, but see, that's what happens when you have the faith in the YAHAWAH Mashiach, okay? Because he made sure that his angels are going to be in charge of you. We don't have anything up here. Any of these people could doggone drive their car right there 90 miles an hour and kill the three of us standing up here. Okay? But the faith that we have here to do this work is what? Okay? We come out here, YAHAWAH has promised us what? Protection. Protection. That's our faith. That's why we come out here on the highway and the byway.
Yeah. This is the book of Isaiah 44 and 24. Thus saith the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, thy Redeemer, and he that formed thee from the womb. I am the Lord Yahweh that maketh all things, that stretcheth forth the heavens alone, and spreadeth abroad the earth by myself, that frustrateth the tokens of the liars, and maketh diviners mad, that turneth wise men backward, and maketh their knowledge foolish, that confirmed the word of his servant, and performeth the counsel of his messengers, that saith to Jerusalem, thou shalt be inhabited, which we know as a people before a place, that nation of Israel, that holy people. To the cities of Judah, ye shall be built, and will raise up the decayed places thereof, that saith to the deep, be dry, and I will dry up thy rivers.
Right. Like it says at the end of the 12th chapter, man. Okay, the only ones who can receive salvation are those whose names are written in the book of life. If your name is not written in the book of life, it's written in earth for destruction, ultimately by marveling after this beast system, like it says in Revelation 13 and 3. So a lot of people are going to take, they're going to line up hook, line, and sinker, all right? You know, drink that dragon juice if they haven't already done so, and ultimately take that C hit, man, that MOT to the B, okay, out of fear of losing their carnal lives, man. That's why YAHAWAH said, for those who are afraid to lose their lives,
those saved, yeah, they're going to be saved. Those who are looking trying to save their life, they're going to lose their life. Okay? Meaning what? You're trying to hang on here into this doggone wicked doggone place. Now, why are you going to hang on to this place here? Okay? When it's not going to profit you. Let's go into the book of Jeremiah 51, Psalm verse 56, and it says, because the spoilers come upon her, even upon Babylon, the Babylon America, and her mighty men are taken. Every one of their bows is broken, for the Lord power of recompense is surely requited. Okay? Hey, they're boasting all that technology, they're boasting their military and all that stuff like that, but guess what? All of that's going to be the naught. Because the judgment on this doggone place, look, as mighty as we were, okay, with the ability to slay 1,000 men, okay, each one of us, okay, in the days of old, okay, the Lord still had these doggone punk ass, okay, gene recessive, friggin' doggone little doggone cave beasts, have power us and put us under subjugation for 400 years, and even to this doggone day, we still have to go, yes sir, okay? And it says,
subject to payments.
yeah, subject to payment, okay? And it says, and I will make drunk her princes and her wise men, her captains and her rulers and her mighty men, and they shall sleep a perpetual sleep, and not wake, said the kings, whose name is the Lord of hosts, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. These people right now, you could not convince the doggone Edomite right now that the doggone devil of the Bible is these doggone crackers on this doggone poster right here. Okay? These wealthy men. Okay? And when we talk, we're not talking, these are kings up here. We're not talking to you doggone 9 to 5 doggone working class people up here. You ain't shit. You're gonna be in the lake of fire. Okay? Or some wicked ass 2/3 jig is gonna doggone be putting your ass to death. Okay? We're talking about, you can convince them that the wicked king, okay, that they have elected, or they think they have elected, is going to be the one that's going to be bringing these judgment, because that wicked king, okay, is working for who? YAHAWAH Mashiach. Oh yeah. What does it say? Roughly paraphrasing, the Lord said he creates both the good, the light, and the dark, and the good and the evil.
Isaiah 47. Yeah, 45. I'll get it.
Yeah.
Real quick, land back on your point, Akko, he was going into YAHAWAH is our pathway out of that darkness, man. You know, and that's because he's the physical embodiment of the word. You know, St. John the First chapter, like he said in the infamous scripture, a lot of these bird-baiting Christians and so-called believers in the Lord like to quote and misquote in this case regarding the lack of understanding. And St. John 3:16, for the Most High God, Yahweh so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, YAHAWAH, whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. And he only died for the nation of Israel. So obviously that salvation is only inclusive for Israel. So when these devils come, you know, they bring the insurrection against the saints, you know, pursuing the 2nd Ezra 16th chapter. We're gonna, you know, our victory in Hamashiach Yahushua is gonna further manifest by our faith. This is why here real quick in Revelation chapter 12 verse 11, it reads, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. We're not living. This ain't living, man.
This is not living. This is existing. Not even with the benefits of the people above us.
Yeah.
There's clearly a social class of people who have benefit to this rulership, and we don't.
Yeah. You know?
That's why, real quick, in Deuteronomy 28:66, I believe, it says we have no assurance of our lives here.
We don't have any assurance of our doggone lives right here. That's why I've never boasted I never boasted. I always say, Lord willing. Lord willing. Yeah, okay? I mean, I go, Lord willing, I can get home right here, which is only doggone barely 2 or 3 miles from here, okay? Let me bring up this quick one here. This is book of Jeremiah 51 and 58. And it says, thus said the Lord of hosts, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, the broad walls of Babylon shall be utterly broken, and the high gates shall be burnt with fire, and the people shall labor in vain, and the folks in the fire, and they should be buried. So when you think about that, and you look at the latest things that's in the news here, when you have someone like, say, Elon Musk is going to fire thousands, okay, engineers, okay, you can have email that's going out to the people and saying, guess what, you don't have a job tomorrow. And most of these people, not only were they planning on having a good Thanksgiving, they were planning on having a doggone good Christmas too, okay, and a good Black Friday. Now they have to sit down and think about the fact that, okay, they might not have any money. Guess what they did? They only gave them 1 month, okay, of severance pay. That's what these Elon Musk did. Normally you would get a couple months, like at least 3 or 4 months. 1 month, okay? And they said the average American right now has less than $400 in their bank account to actually have an emergency, okay? So you better start, when you start to think about that, these broad walls are broken right now, the murk of this place is starting to go away from these doggone people, okay? A lot of these people, in particular, these Edomites who actually have, and these other nations that are here, that actually have the jobs. See, for the most part, Jakes, even with a degree, don't have a damn job. So we are used to getting hired last and getting fired first, or that's if you actually get hired. We're used to like, I'm looking at the doggone eviction notice right here. But for these Edomites who have to sit down and they have that wicked, that pride of, look what I have accomplished, they have not walked in our footsteps. You are going to see more people trying to commit suicide then anything. What would that verse say when it says, man should seek death but can't find death?
Revelation 96.
Let's get that, okay? Because when you got to understand how this is going to work, this is how cruel the Lord is going to be to the wicked people here on this on earth, and in particular here in Great Babylon. Because why? Go ahead.
Revelations 9 and 6. And in those days, men shall seek death and not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them.
Yeah, if you ever had a bad day, man, when you're going through that time period, like, you know, when your credit is all jacked up and you can't get anything, or you can't even open up a bank account because your credit's jacked up, or you don't have any money, you can't get a girl because of you don't have enough money to really buy her to take her out for dinner and all that stuff. Okay, you can have these people, especially these Edomites, man, because they pop a pill for every doggone thing. That's the reason why right now you got these doggone Edomites all hooked up on that doggone fentanyl and all this other doggone shit. Okay, because they pop a pill for everything. Depression. You see, it's an Edomite.
Opioids. Okay,
yeah, opioids and all that stuff. So when this work, and I read earlier, okay, when this work is going from Great Babylon, America, okay, and you got the famine side in a set place and all the other stuff. The first thing they do is they try to do what? Commit suicide. What do them doggone gooks try to do? Commit suicide. Kamikaze. That's the Japanese word for what? Suicide. Okay? They'll try to jump in the train. The Lord is actually not going to even allow them to doggone die. Somehow He's going to allow them to hurt themselves, but actually go through that misery. Okay? Because these people can't believe that Great Babylon, America, is actually fallen. Okay? That this place actually has doggone fallen. Okay? And now they want to end it. And it's not. The Lord is gonna keep them alive just so you can go through it. The same way we, okay, in those cotton fields, okay, getting all caught up and scarred up and getting our ass beat to doggone, getting our beat halfway to death, okay, still have to endure that. We still have to endure all of that. Go ahead, man. Yeah.
It's Hosea chapter 2, verse 11. I will also cause all her mirth to cease. Her feast days, her new moons, and her Sabbaths, and all her solemn feasts. Now, case in point, these feast days are within the winter solstice for the most part, and they're within what these witches and warlocks, who these Wiccans refer to as their satanic Sabbaths, man. Because within that, they have like a wheel, like an occultic wheel of satanic pagan holidays, including Yule, you know what I'm saying, including Yule, you know, and so forth. All right, Beltane and all this other madness, you know, and they don't whether knowingly or unknowingly, they're worshiping Satan, man. You know, because especially Christmas, which is Nimrod worship. And this is why a report came out on zerohedge.com entitled "Inflation Shocked Americans Plan to Cut Back on Christmas Gifts Donation to Charity." Why? Because they can no longer afford this shit. People are having to, because why? The Heavenly Father is moving the spirit of mirth in this earth now, where people are having to choose between putting gas in their car and paying bills. And
also, yeah, like the hearts of many will go wax cold. People are gonna be like, why the hell am I trying to help you? That's a devil sign. That's a devil sign. And that doesn't do anything. You're a coward. Stop here and defend your views.
Defend your position.
Yeah, defend your position. You're not gonna do it. Okay? I've seen that devil done it many times when I'm out here by myself like that. These people don't go pissing in doggone pants when I'm out here talking at the top of my lungs. But at the end of the day, like I say, you're a coward. All right? I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with you. I serve in your damn military. Okay? I've seen shit.
Real quick, this is Numbers chapter 23, verse 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what hath the Most High God Yahawah wrought. So you're not harming nobody up here with that witchcraft.
That witchcraft right there.
It goes into that spiritual power. They're going to say, what has the Father Power Yahawah done? Risen up these men who are destroying and taking us. Because in the future, that spirit's going to be on the righteous men of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. He's going to give us new teeth. He's going to make us a sharp threshing instrument.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. And the same guy like that, he doesn't realize that he put up that devil sign. There's going to be a doggone Edomite that's going to put your ass to doggone death. Okay? Who do you think is in the military? Edomites. Who do you think is the cop? Edomites. Who do you think is going to sick the doggone robot dog? That's why the Lord said he's going to have Egyptians against Egyptians. Don't get it twisted, man. You're a doggone punk. Okay? I see you guys like, not impressed, man. I seen that guy so many doggone time like that, and it's like, that ain't the first time he's thrown it up like that, but he doesn't have the balls to come stand up here and defend yourself. Okay, even when I'm up here by myself. All right? Because why? You know that we are not ordinary men standing up here. Okay? We got the spirit of doggone lions. We're gonna rebuke you with the scriptures. I put a curse on you and your doggone family, your damn kids, so they all die. Piece of shit. This is the book of Isaiah. Go ahead. You have one? Go ahead.
Real quick. This is Micah chapter 5, verse 12. And I will cut off witchcrafts out of thine hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers. Thy graven images also will I cut off, and thy standing images out of the midst of thee, and thou shalt no more worship the work of thy hands. This is what these people do. They worship the work of their own hands. Because Christina, Jeremiah 17 and 9. What does it say? The heart is desperately wicked, and who shall know it? So these people have been given the heart. They've been given over to their own delusions by way of their hearts being contaminated with the affairs of this life, man. All right, because everything that is turned upside down is referenced here, like it says in Isaiah 5 and 20, man. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil. So those motherfuckers throwing up the Monokonotu, all right, Freemasonic hand gesture to commemorate Baal and Molech, man.
And he probably is not even part of that wannabe little fat ass though. Like I seen guys that in the damn gym this morning when I was there, like that. Barely doggone lift the doggone nutsack up like that. It's like, man, you a joke, man. Get the fuck out of here, okay? This is the book of Isaiah 30, verse 1. It said, woe to the rebellious children, okay? We're all here for the Hebrew Israelites, okay, and to warn the 2/3 here that if you continue to be rebellious, okay, that you are going to die, okay? You so-called Black Americans, Latino. Sister, you can pull over here if you want to come over here. You don't have to keep staring, okay? This, and it says, said the Lord, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with a covering but not of my spirit, then may I add sin to sin. You want to cover with doggone Esau, okay? You think that's doggone cool? I think the brother Zam put up a video of these doggone twerking, doggone pregnant Eve, okay? Y'all follow everything that the great Babylon called good, which is wicked. It says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked with my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and the trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt be your confusion. This place is all a confusion. That's why this place is called Babal, man. Okay? You get people doggone marrying their doggone dog, their appliance, man with man, and all that stuff. This place is doggone wicked, man. It's all it is fit for is to be doggone destroyed. And this is what we cry out to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI every day, to be destroyed. We don't want you people to damn live, okay? Don't get it twisted, okay? You are lucky the prophets don't have the doggone power, but we will have those power when Esau make his move against the elect of Israel. The Lord is not going to give doggone his people over to Esau just for that. Okay, he's going to allow him to cancel a lot of the doggone wicked, okay, and Esau, he's taking it and he's winning, but at some point in time, he's going to make it move, okay, against the doggone prophets, okay? And while some will be taken away, he's going to understand, okay, who the Lord really is when the Lord raised that, what was that word?
Standard.
That standard,
I got you,
okay?
I got the precept for you. It's Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord, YAHAWAH, from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. And that's through the Spirit, because we, the nation of Israel, is predominantly the Catholic tradition, that is predominantly prophesied to be scattered within the Western Hemisphere. The North Country prophesied in Jeremiah the 16th chapter, where we're going to be predominantly gathered from, man. Okay, by our Lord and Master, Mashiach YAHAWAH angels. All right? So it says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord YAHAWAH from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord YAHAWAH shall lift up a standard against him.
That's right. Okay. So the Lord this time is not going to allow, okay, Esau to just run over us as he sees fit. Yes, this is Jacob's trouble, in which what the Lord is going to purge with the people. Okay. He's also promised, okay, those that follow him and those who feed his warnings, and okay, those who are in his truth, okay, and ask for his protection, okay, to keep us from what? The hour of temptation we just want to try to hurt. Let me tell you something here, people. Okay, what the doggone wicked devils in the Bible are trying to create here is a doggone universal welfare, okay? That's all this really is. But what this really is, okay, when you look at this is also a doggone test for the entire earth by YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, okay? And so you can't escape this. This is going to be a global thing that's going to come to you damn people, okay? And you people, once you take this, those grievous sores is going to go through your body. Also, too, guess what? You have no guarantee that you are going to doggone eat, even when you take this, because you got to understand this. You got the mark, the person sitting on the hide in the bushes watching you go and grab the food, don't have it. Guess what? They can put your ass to doggone death. See, it's a doggone death trap either way. Either you're going to die here, okay, because you took it, or you're going, and also you're going to be brought back to do what? Have your place in the lake of fire. So you're going to actually die again. All right? So you people going out there with that proud little doggone fat-ass, fat-faced fucking punk going on there, throwing up that sign like, dude, you're not badass, okay? If you're a badass, you would stop here, okay, inquire of what it is that we're talking about and defend your cause, but you're not. You're a doggone coward like the typical doggone Edomite. Okay, you see 3 Jakes standing up here like that, and that fear is inside of you. Probably squeezing your little tiny nuts to get here. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, 16, starting, Slack, go ahead. You find out what that was.
This is the book of Obadiah, 1 and 15. For the day of the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is near upon all the heathen. And as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head, as ye have drank upon my holy mountain, which we know is the nation of Israel. So shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had never been.
Like I said, and line back on the brothers, brother brought out, like it says in what's that, Jeremiah, the 50th chapter around there, or the 25th chapter, it mentions how they shall drink, they shall drink this cup, man. All right, you especially Edomites, man. You go to the heathen nation, and 2/3 white people, man. All right, because you 2/3 are also likened to the heathen. And this is why here in 2nd Ezra chapter 2. 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 27. The point is verse 28. It says, 2nd Ezra 2 and 27, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
Oh, we're gonna have abundance, man.
Yeah. Kind of like it says in Isaiah 65 and 13, the Lord Yahweh said, your servants shall eat while you people shall starve.
Yeah.
These people shall drink while you people shall thirst.
Yeah, you're gonna be out there, they're gonna fight it.
You think shit, because you think that shit is sweet, man. And you think that because you've been made drunk off of the wine of America, Babylon the Great. And that's why in the 5th chapter, goes into the prevalence of not being in that luxury of sleep. All right, that darkness, man. That you people, that covenant with death that you people are made, man. That's why when we're uplifted out of our dunghill, like it says in 1 Samuel the 2nd chapter, this is what's going to be fulfilled on behalf of you heathen, man. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 28. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, said the Lord Yahweh, like that demon that threw up the monochrome sign, man, that Freemasonic Baal sign.
Where now?
Yeah.
Con.
Yeah.
No. You're gonna be the same ones we do, man. Cause you think this shit is funny, right? You think this shit is sweet right now, because you have running hot water.
Yeah.
Okay. You have electricity.
Yeah.
Or you have the electrical go to the damn shopping mall. Case in point, there's a shopping mall in Atlanta that got shot the hell up earlier when I was coming to camp, man.
Yeah. Okay. Going to this little cardboard house and he's so doggone proud like that, and he's the same type. Okay. When all hell breaks loose, when you get these greasy ass steroid gorilla strength freaking Jakes that's gonna come and stomp your doggone little feminine freaking doggone pale skin ass. Okay, he's gonna go, hey man, I'm cool with the brothers, man. Like, no, tell that to them. See, it ain't gonna be us. Okay, let's go into the book of 2nd Ezra. Let's talk about your damn people here. 2nd Ezra chapter 16, 7 verse 69, and it says, and they that consent unto them shall be in derision and reproach and trod on them foot. Yeah, go ahead, take the MOTB. Okay, because Esau tell you so, because you can't even put down, you've never even fasted a damn half a day in your damn life, okay? And you don't believe that the Lord Yahushua Mashiach is going to provide bread for you. Maybe not the big steak plate that you think you're going to get, but he's going to provide for you. And it says, for there should be in every place, what's that word, every? Every. And it says, and in the next cities, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord, okay? And it says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall be known whom I chosen. They shall be tried as gold in the fire. Hear, O my beloved, said the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. And that's what we have to doggone think about right now, is that although Esau is going to come out there, okay, throw us out of our houses, okay, persecute us, the Lord says he's going to deliver us. Okay, so we have a place to stay right now, Jake, and those of you in the truth too, also too, because guess what? This is always about trials. Okay, you get the devil that is tempting you. You get these wicked spirits that are surrounding us, that used to be on us before we came into this truth, that are still coming back and trying to get at us. Okay, so this is always a trial. Every day is a doggone trial for us. Don't get content here in Great Babylon, America. Enjoy what you have. Okay, what did Yahushua Mashiach said? Okay, use the world, but not abuse it. Meaning what? Don't get it back into the doggone wicked old ways that you was in. All right?
It's a death trap.
It's a death trap. Okay? Go ahead.
You got Proverbs 13 and 1. A wise son heareth his father's instruction, but a scorner heareth not rebuke. A man shall eat good by the fruit of his mouth, but the soul of the transgressors shall eat violence. And that's what's coming in these times. Those who have not confessed the Lord Yahawashi in the earth are going to have a problem in the future. The sinner that goeth two ways, the people that are half in the truth, half in the world, you guys are going to have a problem coming forward.
Yeah, you're gonna. Okay? Let's be realistic here. A lot of you people don't like violence. Okay? See Jake them, these carnal Jakes them, that Esau has been arming up to the teeth with their doggone guns, you know, the thing that the CIA has done, where they turn around and that snare of putting guns, okay, and alcohol in every corner with guns inside the community in Jake. Okay, and having Jake them put each other down. But Jake them are doggone well trained now at murdering each other. So guess what? When the Lord turned around and made Judah a terror in Egypt, okay, get these Jakes going around here, these stubborn, and they carnal, okay? See, look at them. You're trying to impress man, screeching around that corner, okay? Going around there, you people don't know about violence, okay? A lot of Edomites will say, I have guns and all like that, but the angels can turn around and cause those guns to stick, and they don't fire off, okay? At the end of the day, you are doggone scared shitless, and okay, that's a terror that the Lord is going to bring to you, because why? That is a judgment that's going to be coming to you. This is the book of Amos 3, starting with verse 1, and it says, hear this word that the Lord had spoken against you, O children of Israel, against a whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. Okay? This is why we're getting this doggone judgment. Last hired, first fired. I just, we were discussing about what? The website that actually has all of the doggone, what do you call it, the eviction that's going out. And it's the picture of doggone Jake, Eve in particular, okay? There's only so much so right now that Esau is going to continue to doggone give you free something and try to help your ass, okay? Before the Lord actually put it in Esau, put the spirit in Esau to say no more, okay? Because you have proven yourself, you doggone Jakes have proven yourself to be what? Absolutely doggone worthless. Not only you worthless to doggone Esau, you have no skill, okay? All you do is sit on glut, eat, okay? And doggone the money that's being given to you to sit on your fat ass and watch television, okay, could be given to the man of the Lord to actually even have a better life. Of course, that's not the way it's going to work, okay? But you also use this to the Lord Yahawashi Mashiach, okay? Freely given, freely receive, okay, freely receive, freely given out. Just coming out here to show your loyalty to the Malak who's going to be coming back to redeem us from this doggone place. You can't even do that. Okay, and that's why the Lord is going to judge your ass out, and you deserve it. I pray to the Lord, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, to judge you doggone 2/3 in the most heinous way as possible, because you are absolutely doggone worthless. I walk past you every day and I see you are just doggone weak and worthless. Even in this society, you're doggone useless. Okay? Yeah.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 20. 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 22. Let the multitude perish then which was born in vain, and let my grave be kept in my plant, the elect. For with great labor have I made it perfect. See, and that's why Scripture says, hate not laborer's work. We're laboring for our rest. Like it says in, I believe it's in Hebrews 4 and 11. You see, 1 Corinthians 6, chapter 12. Okay? That's what we're out here for, man. We're not laboring for vainglory and clout like most are doing. And we fear the Lord, man. And fear is a gift, a spiritual gift given unto those who belong to Him, man.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
You know?
So that's why the Lord said He's entrusted us with defending the gospel. You know, and that's why in I believe in 2 Timothy, all right, in the 3rd chapter, you know, it mentions how, you know what I'm saying, the doctrine of the Lord is of the fruits of the Spirit, man. Not maliciousness, not envy, okay, clout chasing, which is a part of envy, you know, because we have that's why it says like in the 2nd chapter, arise ye, depart, for it's not your rest, for it's created polluted. Every goddamn thing is polluted here, man. The water we breathe of chemtrails, the food with GMOs in it, the water with fluoride and harmful chemicals and metals. You know, further exhibition of that is what's going on down there in Flint, Michigan, man. What's going on down there in Mississippi as well. You see, the women are goddamn contaminated, including their minds and their bodies. There's no rest here, man. They're nothing but temporary pleasures, man. Yeah. You know, that's why when we were in slavery, you No, when we're in slavery, what temporarily relieved Jake? Okay?
Swing low, sweet chariot. Man, we were crying and singing about the fact that, you know what? One day the Lord is going to come back in those chariots, okay, and deliver us, okay?
And that's another thing. Why were the captives of Jerusalem, so-called negroes, predominantly at that time, singing that song that included the lyric of Jordan, which is near the Holy Land? Because we're from the Holy Land, man. You know, prophesied in what's that? Psalm the 139th chapter thereabout. Going to have to we were prophesied to sing, you know, so-called Negro spirituals, man.
That's right. This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 8, Psalm verse 11. It says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of man is fully set to do evil. Okay, so you probably look at yourself and go, well, Esau is doing all these wickedness, he's creating these wars, he's murdering kids, you know, raping, you know, pillaging, okay, lying, bearing false witness and all that stuff, and there's no judgment against him. Here's this. Though a sinner do evil 100 times and his ways be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear God, power, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feared not before power. Okay? So Esau right now, the reason why they come up with you and they'll tell you, okay, 50 years from now we're going to do this, we're going to do all that, because they actually don't know that when their end is going to take place. Okay, they only know that their time is short, but they don't know exactly how short that time is. Because you can remember, these doggone devils have been in power basically now for going on for like 600-700 years. Okay, but they keep those caves. Okay, learn how to wash your ass. Okay, so right now they know that there's a great judgment that's going to be coming here. This is the reason why these doggone wicked elites have prepared underground bunkers for themselves. Okay, while they have you doggone people, you simple doggone, you know, 2-penny doggone Edomites up here, so proud of yourself because you got a little doggone job and a doggone little title, which we read up earlier, okay, that the head and the tail is going to be what? Broken, okay, here in Edomite. And most of those people that were laid off lately are what? Edomites. Y'all are about to go through a whole new situation because guess what? Okay, rough paraphrasing, we would have healed Great Babylon America, but we're not going to heal them. Okay, so this place right now is in a perpetual downward spiral, and it's never going to mount back up. You people don't understand, there's not going to be a recession and then a recovery. No, this is going to be a recession and then destruction. That's what's coming next. After this doggone recession, okay, when the Lord as Savior is taking his elect off this earth, you people are going to really see exactly what doggone wickedness look like on this earth. Okay, those of you who've been silent when the doggone when these doggone sodomites come inside your school, okay, to try to teach your kids, which they're not teaching your kids. And that's why they're mocking the education system here, because why? They know if you get a degree, it doesn't work, it's not worth any doggone thing anymore.
Take it from me, it's not worth anything. I just got one.
Yeah, trust me, I got like 3 of them, okay? They ain't worth shit, okay? I still get laughed at in doggone interviews, okay?
Like it says in the book of Corinthians, the wisdom of this world is foolishness to the Most High.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. And Jake, why are you investing in this doggone place? We are telling you have an inheritance that's beyond belief, beyond comprehension. Okay? Not fossil fuel driven these doggone debt machine that these people are riding around in. Not GMO food that these doggone motherfuckers are putting in front of you. Okay, we're talking about everlasting life. Okay? Bodies that don't decay, that cannot be defiled. And on top of that, ruling over these doggone parasitic doggone piece of crap. Okay, these bosses, fat-faced guys run around throwing a doggone Baphomet sign. Okay, but don't have the balls to pull this doggone vehicle over and talk. Okay? Because why? Esau is a natural doggone coward. That's why the Lord gave him all the doggone technology and the advantage to do what? To defeat helpless people. But at the same time, too, the Lord has raised up these doggone farming nations to do what? Punish this damn place. Go ahead.
This is the book of Ezekiel 12 and 25. For I am the Lord Yahawah. I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, saith the Lord power, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI.
Isaiah the 55th chapter, the word of the Lord, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, shall not return to him void, man. Alright? You know, so in these last days, alright, you people that have really specifically talking about you Israelites, all right, the Lord's going to laugh in the face of your calamity, man. And that's why, real quick, the precept the brother had brought out, this is Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 25, all right, and it reads, "For I am the Lord Yahawah, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall no more be prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word, and will perform it, said the Lord God Yahweh." He's performing it, man, through these plagues. Famine, war, pestilence, civil unrest, like down there in China, down there in Iran, the whole hijab protest situation on behalf of the harlots down there, all across the world, man.
Yeah.
And this is coming to a city near you in Babylon the Great.
It's gonna come, okay? See, those people are doggone, those Elamites and those doggone people over there, they're used to doggone, okay? They're used to living in doggone swamp cities and stuff like that. But you people aren't used to that, okay? So when that hit this doggone place, the smirk that's gonna come up people's faces, that is the day that we are waiting for the most, okay? And Jake, again, when I think of Shaquille O'Neal and these big doggone 8-foot doggone soft pussy ass niggas, man, it's like, I can't wait till them Edomites kick your door down and have the robot doggone friggin' doggone sodomize your ass and they're gonna put your ass in doggone debt, okay? This is the book of Psalms 62 and this is the book of Psalms 62 and verse 10. It says, "Trust not in oppression and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them." Okay? This is for you doggone Jake, okay? This is oppression, okay? And the fact that you can still have a roof over your head and you might have a job and you might escape, okay, the layoffs that Esau is coming because he's targeting more of the executive levels and the management levels like that, okay? You start to feel like you're in good place, okay? And you start and you're not looking at the Lord, okay, as your covering, okay, in these times of great wickedness that's coming. It says, "If riches increase, set your heart upon them." Why? We already got the damn warning that Esau is going to come and do what? He's going to spoil the children of Israel. We are going to go through Jacob's trouble. That is a fact. We're going to go through Jacob's trouble, okay? Such as we have never gone through before. This man is going to persecute you, okay? He's looking at Jake right now. Here's the deal. You see with Carrie West and Kanye them coming out and saying that these are players, okay? These entertainers are coming out and saying, "But Hebrew Israelite," that should give you a warning, and a warning that the end is coming there, because these are the people that Esau used out there to promote and keep the tribe of Israel, the so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos, deceived. Okay, because why? We look up to them. We see somebody like them that has broken through the glass ceiling of poverty. Okay, because the rest of us are in poverty, in a very exceptionally poverty state, while these people are actually, they're promoted on television. Okay, they're worship or whatever the case is like that by all these other tribes. Okay, but once they start saying, "Wait a minute," and the Lord is going to make it aware to all these doggone Jakes that you are a Hebrew Israelite, and when you start barking and open your damn mouth, and you know no longer now is going to work for Esau, okay, and that's going to be part of that work. Because the Lord is going to make these basketball players turn around and reject playing basketball and breaking their contract and all that stuff. Especially when you see us going to this digital currency, because you don't have that doggone, you don't have to charge your money. You go buy your mansions, you see fit. Esau is going to say, "Okay, I don't need y'all anymore," and that's why he's going to persecute. Right now, we're entertaining these people. We're their servants, okay? We're their jesters. All Shaq is a gesture. All Michael Jordan is a gesture. Okay, Oprah Winfrey, they're jesters, man, clowns.
Back in the point real quick, brother. Michael Jordan, Freddie contributed to building prisons for Jake. You know what I'm saying? He had his Freddie hand in that. And see all these these celebrity Jakes doing these boule Greek society associated skull and bone demons under the Rosicrucian order, like LeBron, like the sellouts that the brother just mentioned and so forth. I mean, you're all of the watchmen of Shaitan on the left-hand side, man. You're the ministers of Satan, spoken about in 2 Corinthians 11 chapter in the spiritual war, man. And your job is to keep Jake asleep off of that wine of fornication, pursuing the Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. And this is why here in Isaiah chapter 56, verse 10, it reads, "His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs that cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving and slumbering." Especially these false prophets, man. Who use sheep and wolves clothing, man, out there pushing damnable heresies and cunningly devised fables, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go up directly to your woman. That's madness, man. You know what I'm saying? saying? Or how the MOT to be is supposedly a Shedemite, or it's an embargo, or it's socialism. That's, you know what I'm saying? You know? This is Isaiah 56 and 11. Yea, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough, and they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, everyone for his gain from his corner. So they don't love you. They don't love the flock. They don't love YAHAWASHI because, you know, they're not doing what he told Peter to do. Apostle Peter 3 times. When he asked him, Simon, son of Jonas, you love my sheep? He said, you love me? Then feed my sheep. He asked him 3 times.
Yeah. So why aren't they feeding the sheep? They're not feeding the sheep, but you know what they're feeding the sheep? They're feeding the sheep contention against the tribe of Israel. They're also feeding the sheep, okay, this doggone perverse mind, and also most grievous is they're feeding the sheep, okay, to try to be yoked and be equal to this doggone devil right now, which is the reason why you see a lot of Jake getting gunned down. Let's go into a warning that Yahawashi Mashiach has given us, because see, these people are the ones that are causing Jake to be in that spirit to go up against Esau. This is the book of Matthew 5 and 25, and it says, agree with thine adversary quickly while thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou should be cast into prison. Now, is this adversary going to be just any Edomite? Absolutely doggone not. This is talking about the authority of doggone East Edomite. So when a cop pull you over, okay, and say, hey, just have your driver's license ready, okay? Be courteous and say, okay, whatever the case of that. But you see how many videos we've watched with Jake, I have rights. Do you? See, if you knew that we were in prison, we were in spiritual Egypt, then you know we don't have any rights, okay? If you know that we have not been redeemed yet, then you know we don't really have any rights, okay? So a lot of Jakes have lost their lives. A lot of Jakes get beside themselves, giving their secrets and thoughts and their desires to these doggone Edomites, these wicked devils, okay, which is the reason why, okay, they can control you. Why you think they look at these doggone players, they come from they put this life of unhappy life, the father wasn't there and all that stuff, and then they promote them and say, see, you okay, we can bring you out. Look at Mike Tyson, for example, who technically should be dead by now, but instead he's back to being a doggone multi-millionaire again. But what do they have Mike Tyson doing? They have Mike Tyson doggone promoting marijuana. He has a marijuana farm, okay? Now, when you look at him, they thought Mike Tyson couldn't read and write, which is far from the doggone truth. He's a very intellectual man, okay? Extremely intellectual. And they've used this man, and Mike Tyson have played you damn doggone people. And he saw his turnaround, and they actually took him, okay, because he wasn't doing well in boxing anymore, and said, okay, you know what? We're going to have you go on a tour across America and tell your sad story, okay? And then people can look at Mike Tyson and go, man, here's a guy that's been in and out of jail, can barely read and write, which is not true, okay? And he's pouring his heart out. He's being very sensitive. Again, Esau like to use that effeminate spirit that demasculated Jake, and he's pouring out his heart and his spirit. So when you look at Mike Tyson from being this animal that was knocking people out and fighting the camera and all that stuff, to this guy that's standing up on stage and going, oh yes, I am so sorry, I apologize for my Holyfield's hair and all this other stuff, and I used to screw all these men's women. Okay? Jake gets fooled by that. Because if Mike Tyson can do it, so can we. So guess what? It's not going to give you that, you're not going to have that, you're not going to be taking about the option of go serve Yahawashi Mashiach. You're going to look at all the options that Esau's there in front of you. See, you could be a piece of shit and be a millionaire in this doggone system. You come out of prison, okay, and become a millionaire. Because why? You're carnal. And you trust in the doggone gods of this earth. Go ahead, Jake. Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes or Sirach chapter 13, verse 23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he saith. They extol it to the clouds.
Yep.
But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. That's why in Ecclesiastes says they despise a poor man's wisdom. You know what I'm saying? See us out here. They perceive us to be bums begging for change. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Homeless, stragglers out here that have nothing better else to do with their time, just stand on the corner and yell at the wind and yell at people. They're probably drug addicts.
Yeah.
See? But like it says in Corinthians, man, or somewhere in the New Testament, the Lord said that he would use the foolish things to confound the wise.
Exactly.
That's why they use the language gauge for our people, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These compromised leaders, man, like Reverend Al Charlatan, you know, who came out recently and said, oh, well, Kyrie Irving's sentence was justified. You know, Jesse Jackass Jackson ran for presidency like in the 70s, 80s. That damn hooked on phonics, ebonics nigga, man.
Yeah.
You see? See, these are our leaders, man. Like my man Killmonger from Black Panther said, is this your king?
Yeah.
This is who our leadership is, man. Language gates, sellouts, man.
Sellouts, weak man. Okay.
Spineless cowards.
Spineless cowards. Okay. So we don't reverence these men. We don't look at them as anything more than like, wow, you 7'5" fucking on slime ball pussy. Okay. And I'm gonna laugh. That's why I laughed my ass off when Kobe Bryant died. I was hoping to show the damn picture of that doggone Freemason piece of shit. Okay. He was worth $500 million, and that didn't save his ass. I can guarantee you when that helicopter was going down, he realized his doggone little passive, effeminate ass is gonna die. He was looking up, and he would have given all of that to live another doggone day. Okay? And them Edomites, they took his doggone charcoal body and fucking doggone was laughing at it, showing you dead, showing you what? They fucking have a perpetual hate for you doggone Hebrew Israelite or so-called blacks named records like this. Okay?
And all that selling out he did, they put him to death and his daughter.
Yeah, and guess what? They knew the weather was bad that day. But guess what? I just talked about what? Trust not in oppression, and if our riches increase here, don't set your heart man it. Here's this doggone Negro. You can imagine, okay? They grounded all the flights at LAX, all around. None of the police helicopters up in the sky. But they gave Kobe Bryant, okay, because he can't travel in car, they gave him the authorization that he can fly. You can imagine the doggone how high and mighty he thought he was. Here he is, a nigga, and he's the only one that gets to go up in the air. Yes, and guess what? The Lord put his motherfucking ass in debt. Call all YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Talking Dush. Put more of them doggone niggas to damn death. Okay?
Like it says in St. Matthew 24 and 29, how the stars of heaven shall fall. And that's why, every time we turn around, Celebrity J getting put to death. Like, what's the name from Takeoff took back off to the spiritual realm.
Damn right. Iron Cara just got our ass put to damn death. You know, Iron Cara from Flashdance, but she's from the 80s. I don't know if you all enough to remember her. This is the book of Amos 9 and 8. And it says, behold, the eyes of the Lord, power, are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy from the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord God. Okay, now when he said he's not going to destroy the house of Jacob, he doesn't mean that he's going to save all the Hebrew Israelites this time around. No, that's only going to be the 130 back. Okay, those who are crying and sighing again in this doggone wicked ass place want to get the hell out of this doggone place. Okay, but that warning to these doggone Edomites, you so-called white people who should be enjoying yourself right now, okay, but breaking each other and all the other stuff that y'all like to do, okay, the Lord is going to destroy you. And he's going to destroy you in different doggone ways. He's going to have those judgments come on you in 4 sword judgments, okay? First, he's going to have that famine. That's going to hit you up doggone fat asses, okay? Then, he's going to have the sword, but the Egyptians are going to turn Egyptians, Jake on Jake, okay? Egyptians against Jakes, and so forth like that. So you doggone coward, doggone Moabites and stuff like that, can hang your head down with your cross-eye. Guess what? You better start learning how to fight, okay? Most of you people are doggone cowards, and that is a doggone fact. You men are doggone cowards at the end of the day, all right? You better start learning to fight. You're going to have no choice. You're going to have no doggone choice, okay? That's the judgment that's coming here. Anything on?
I got Hebrews 10 and 35. Cast not away therefore your confidence, which hath great recompense of reward. For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of the power, ye might receive the promise. Yet for a little while, and he shall come, and will not tarry. Now the just shall live by faith. But if any man draw back, my soul shall not have pleasure in him. And we saw Kyrie Irving draw back. He shed on the Hebrew Israelites. They were marching en masse in front of the Barclays for him. And what did he do? He took the first moment he had an opportunity vocally to drop a huge shit on people who were standing up for him. Think about that.
I don't know them. Like the elder Paso Tx was going into earlier. So nigga, you knew they was out there, nigga. Because there was like 800 of them Jakes out there. How the fuck do you not see that? Because you ashamed, man.
Because you're ashamed.
If he's ashamed, if you're ashamed of him, then he would be ashamed of you before his father.
Yeah, he's not gonna go on petition, because a lot of people don't know the Most High, who they call God in the Bible, doesn't give a rat's ass. He destroy everybody except 8 people first. He don't give a fuck. Let me you know what? You people are gonna find out. The Most High don't care. So the intercession we have right now for us to be saved is YAHAWAH BAHASHAM. Okay?
Go ahead. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High God, Yahawah, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. So Kyrie knows he's an Israelite. But
will.
when he had the opportunity to stand up for what he proclaims to believe in, after posting that clip of teaching negroes on there, Freddie confirming that he knows he's an Israelite, yeah. he carried down like a little bitch that he is, man.
Yeah.
Straight up and down.
And see, the Lord, that's a good thing right there, because the Lord is exposing all these guys, all the Ice Cube and all that stuff, like, what? It's a gangster. See, you sleeping on silk sheet right now. See, at the end of the day, okay, you're gangsters. So Easy was right about you, okay? Y'all ain't no damn gangster. See, but see, you still get Jake still not understanding this, right? It's not seeing through these doggone dudes. Now, those of us who are old enough, who actually been through all the stages of what doggone hip hop is all about, okay? But we see now we went from a clean singing about social doggone the discrepancies here in Great Babylon, America, to now what? Look at the parasitic crap that they have out there right now, okay? But that's okay. Let's go into the book of Ezekiel, chapter 13, starting with verse 1, and it says, "And the word of the Lord, Yahushua Mashiach, came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel, that prophesy, and say unto them, that prophesy out of their own hearts, hear ye the word of the Lord." Okay, IUIC comes to mind with this, okay? That's the reason why right now y'all are the ones that are, are called the Black Hebrew Israelites and being exposed out there. Because you don't have the doggone protection. You're not in the house of David. You're not out here preaching about doggone the destruction of Great Babylon, America, okay, the impending judgment that's going to come on the tribe of Israel through Jacob's trouble, okay, and the redemption and how the Lord is going to return here, okay? You don't even talk about the other doggone tribes here, which is the other 9 tribes, okay, in the Northern Kingdom, okay? You helped propel this doggone Black Hebrew Israelite, okay, information out there with Esau, the Edomite, okay, is trying to put out there, trying to justify his reason, trying to demonize us, okay, because y'all are getting paid, not understanding. They're coming after you first, because the Lord is going to set up like that. This is the Lord's right. It says, "Thus said the Lord God, woe unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing. O Israelite prophets are like the foxes in the desert. Ye have not gone up in the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in battle in the day of the Lord. They have seen vanity and lying divination, saying, The Lord saith, and the Lord had not sent them, and they have made others to hope that they will confirm the words." Okay, so that you had Nate at one point in time say there's no Jacob's trouble. Well, what the hell do you think we're going through right now? Jacob is the tribe of Israel, so-called blacks, Native American, Latino, the 12 tribes, the 12 tribes on this chart right here. Do we look like doggone people who are not going through tribulation? Okay, so that's the reason why you see they say tribulation, then it's great tribulation. If you are not living the life of doggone these doggone people here, you're going through damn tribulation. You have bills to pay, that's tribulation. You pay taxes, that's tribulation. Okay? You have to go look for a doggone job, that's tribulation. Kings, we said we need to be working. Okay? So the fact that we are here in Great Babylon, America, that in itself is tribulation. And until Yahushua and Mashiach return, okay, with those chariots will take us out of here, we are in constant tribulation. It's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. And there are those of us who are going to be protected, and there are those who are not going to be protected.
St. Matthew chapter 24, verse 48. "But, and if that evil servant shall say in his heart, My Lord delayeth his coming." It's what these guys are screwing. That's why you got these camps talking about building schools here. What kind of shit is that, man? Did not Yahushua say in St. Matthew 24:2 that not one of these, what did he say, St. Matthew 24:2? Can you get that up for sure?
Yeah. It's the book of Matthew 24:2. "And Yahushua said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down."
It's kind. You know, all these the stones or the bricks of these buildings, which is mainly of Roman architecture within America, Babylon the Great, like down there in 14th Street, New York, you got the Ark of Washington down there, man. Okay, down there in Brooklyn, where IUIC is marching that straight line around there, you got the Ark of Titus. A further resemblance of the Ark of Titus, man. Like, what's
exactly what it is.
Con.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this shit's gonna be thrown down. The Washington Monument, okay, the White House, all this shit's going to be destroyed, man. I mean, you're talking about building civilizations here in schools, Israelite schools, man. Because where a man's heart is, there's a treasure. Your heart is not where the kingdom of heaven is, man.
You want to see something here? We talk about earlier when we opened up here. We talk about what? Around 20 or 40,000 people have been laid off from the well-known companies. We're not even talking about these so-called mom and power organizations and the smaller corporations. Okay, layoffs. Okay, from these big corporations, and in the mind of these people, they think they can go and get another job, but there's no work in Egypt. These same people that would say, you know what, I couldn't be a criminal, I couldn't go and shoplift. They're going to be these same very ones that are going to be there shoplifting. The face of Great Babylon is about to change next year in 2023. What Elder Paso Tx said, the year from hell. How is that going to happen? The government's going to get a hold of all our money, okay, into this all-going digital currency, okay. In the meantime, these companies are laying off highly educated people who have never actually been out of work for in their life, and all they've got roughly is about 3 or 4 months of unemployment they can collect, which is chump change. Okay, and it's just a matter of time, because if you've never been in oppression, if you've never been in tribulation, the way you've had to save your money, or wonder if you're going to get a doggone job, try to save for a rainy day, okay, or for the great hyperinflation that's here right now, and that's going to get even worse, okay, they're not prepared. These houses right now, a lot of these people get houses, they didn't buy the house cash, they got these houses on doggone mortgage, 30-year mortgage, okay. How much savings do you have? Do you have 30 years worth of savings? Because guess what? When you lose your doggone job, if you got 5 years of savings, okay, and you can't get a doggone job, which you're not going to, the bank is going to take that money. And these people are not wise enough, because they believe in Babylon. They say, you know what? Take the house. I'm going to keep my money because I need to go buy that $150 chicken to feed my doggone kids while we set up a tent outside our car in the damn desert somewhere. Because that's going to be the life of a lot of you damn people. And these robots, dogs that they build, is going to be evicting you people out of these houses. What you think? What you think they just build them to the doggone back and lick your doggone toes? Okay? They're gonna be using those robot dogs to take you straight to the house, and they're gonna grab you and they're gonna shoot your ass because you're gonna come out there like doggone wild beasts. And Esau, I told you, if I was if I'm a damn cop, I'm sending the doggone robots in. There you go get them.
Yeah, why go in there?
Yeah, I'm not going in.
I'm gonna send the robot. He's got a gun too.
Oh, just like down there in Uvalde, Texas, them damn cops on their cell phones hearing the gunshots.
I saw that video. That was scary.
Yo, they're literally in the damn hallway on their phones.
And they're just
children getting put to death.
Yeah.
They're just standing in the hallway.
Yeah, because you know why?
You can't go in there until somebody's already done something. You know?
Yeah, because you know what? The hearts of men are going colder like that, and they don't value your damn life any doggone more, man. You know, they don't. They don't care. So a lot of you jakes obviously think that you're going to be calling the cops all the time to come save your ass and you ease like that. The cops are going to be like, you know what, man, I ain't going for that damn nigga, bitch. Okay?
Hey, look, case in point. Look, hey, land back on the brother's point. Look what happened to Shanquella Robinson down in Mexico. She got her ass put to death, butt ass naked, man. Where her so-called friends, on her birthday, by the way, snapped her neck and shot her fucking spine, man.
Yeah.
See, this reality is coming to the wicked of our people, especially Eve, man.
Yeah.
The proud-ass, haughty-minded daughters of Zion, man.
How about that 51-year-old lady who went down to, what was it, Bolivia?
She went down to Peru.
Yeah. Got her organs parted out.
Yeah, she went down there.
Online dating showed up in there.
She went out there looking, she got her savings and shit like that. She's like thinking she can get a 37-year-old young stud, and they're using that. This is what people are gonna be using. This type of wickedness is gone. They can use a doggone dude that's gonna lure these older women, these doggone you nasty old bitches to come down there, and they can cut your organs out and take your ass out. Okay, the same way they can use these doggone trans women, okay, to lure these doggone jakes, okay, to go to these houses and something, and you can get some ass, okay, and what you're really going for, what you can really doggone meet, okay, is a chick with dick, okay, chick with dicks, okay. Straight up and down, okay?
It's what they're promoting here, man. And every time, and see, this is a line that's going to further cause this place, America, Babylon the Great, to be destroyed, because Russia just put a decree to ban the alphabet mafia shit.
Oh, hell yeah. That was awesome. I saw that.
Yeah. Okay, which means what? They now gonna put those doggone, hey, what is the man lied with a woman, as he lied with a, that's actually, let's see what that's right now, we saw them. Okay.
Leviticus 18:22?
Yeah, it's Leviticus 20 and 13. 20. Yeah, Leviticus 20 and 13. Okay. If a lie, I'm going to roughly paraphrase it here. If a man lied with a man as he lied with a woman, both of them should be put to death. Okay. The blood's going to be on their hands, because that's an abomination in the sight of the Lord. Okay. So guess what? They might have laws for you pride people like that, but guess what? The Lord is somehow going to put that spirit on these doggone people, okay? And we can name those people that hate doggone sodomites the most, a lot. Well, obviously the servants of Yahawashi Mashiach does, okay? But He said I'm KKK and Esau going on white supremacist boy. The first thing come with their damn mouth is I hate these damn faggots, these Jewish and these Jewish people. I'm telling you, okay? Okay? Esau, let me tell you something. You can try to demonize us all you want like that. But the thing is, when you look at it, okay, think about it. If the Jews are going to get persecuted in the Bible, it might behoove you not to doggone point at yourself and call yourself the doggone people in the Bible, because that means what? These judgments are going to come on your ass. Did you read the Bible and see the judgments that's going to come to the doggone Hebrew Israelites or the Jews of the Bible? You don't want that doggone fire, man. You don't want that smoke, okay? So you doggone Amalekites, okay? You doggone small hats out there like that, okay? That fictional freaking crap that they put out there with after World War II and all the other stuff like that, we're aware of all of that stuff like that. The whole world is going to see you fall, okay? And you people can't escape the doggone judgment. Like we've said to these doggone people in El Paso, all these houses are going to get burned down soon. Enjoy it while you can, because your neighbor's going to come and cut your damn throat for damn bread, all right?
Yeah. This is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination, they shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them.
That's right.
Like what happened down in the Colorado bar, Sodomite bar.
Yep.
This is a further enactment of this judgment here.
Okay.
Because like Yahawashi said, St. Matthew the 5th chapter, he came not to destroy the law, rather to fulfill the man. Yeah. So the law is still intact, man. That doesn't mean you get the liberty to go out there and willfully sin. Because like Apostle Paul said, man, you know, I believe it's Hebrews 10:26. How we're not supposed to sin willfully.
Yeah.
You know? And sin is a lifestyle here in America. This is American culture, man.
Yeah. Okay. And you take following this. Okay. We were given a law. Okay. And I read earlier there, that the Lord, okay, He's only going to judge the family that He know of, which is the tribe of Israel, because we're the ones that were given the law. These other nations were not given the law. Doesn't mean what they do is right. No, but we are held accountable. There's a reason why when we eat pork, we get sick. Okay? There's a reason why I saw a headline the other day that talked about Eve and saying that the so-called black woman here in Great Babylon, America, okay, has a high percentage among them is STDs. When you get women going, I have 7 boyfriends, they spread their leg and all that stuff like that. I'm sorry, but the only thing I can look at you and see is you just a walking disease by. Okay? You just a walking disease by. Okay? But that's what you get. Okay? That's what you get. Okay? For falling the ways that these heathen. Now, listen to say that these Edomites don't do it, because they do all kinds of crap. Okay? In these other nations. But the fact is, women are not supposed to be whores. Okay? Okay? You're supposed to be princesses and all that stuff like that. Okay? I mean, we can go on and on and on, the fact that most of you are not marriage material. And we're not talking about your sisters, okay, that are in this truth for real, okay, that are tuning into us like that. You all are exempt. Okay, we're talking about these doggone wicked ass, doggone Hebrew Israelite women out there, okay, that are unrepentant. Okay? And that's why when that Jacob's trouble come, and they come running to you like that, hey, save me, save me. I'll tell you personally right now, look in the camera and tell you, I ain't saving your doggone ass unless the Spirit of the Lord come on me and you happen to be doggone one of those that's going to be saved. I don't give a crap. Now, if it's a sister, okay, I don't care what you look like, sister. If you're righteous, you could be doggone 300, 400 doggone pound. I'll save your ass. I will save you, okay? I am not looking at your doggone appearance. But if you're a doggone wicked ass Eve, and you doggone get the doggone liposuction and all the other and enhanced titties and all that stuff like that, one thing I might do is I might actually kick you in your fucking head, okay? I'll be honest with you like that, because guess what? We also have fantasies too of things that we like to do. We can't wait till we get those spiritual powers to actually live out those doggone things that we would like to do to these doggone wicked doggone ass people here in Great Babylon, America.
I got you. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 33. Isaiah chapter 33.
I'll bring out Amos 9. I'll bring out Amos 9. Go ahead and get that. Amos 9 and 10 to 12. This is the book of Amos 9, chapter 9, verse 10. It says, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. See that? My people, who's what? The tribe of Israel, YAHAWAH, so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latinos. It says sinners shall die by the sword, which say the evil should not overtake all nor prevent us. Meaning that you living in this doggone mindset than Great Babylon that there's a doggone future, and because you don't live in a bad, so-called bad neighborhood, that the doggone sword is not going to come to you. The people that you live in next to, because you live in a doggone $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 house, guess what? Them Edomites or those doggone people next to you, they don't like you. They're going to put the doggone sword to your ass too, because what? When Jacob's trouble come, they're going to be impacted. Okay? And it says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up its ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old, that they may possess the remnant of Edom, and all of the heathen which are called by my name, said the Lord, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM that doeth this. So right now you see the house of David being built up right now. Okay? Started with the servants out here on the highway and byway, and a unicorn right now with these epistles and these doctrines, okay, to give that calling out there, okay, to those that YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI has chosen to hear this truth. Okay? And like the brother said earlier, okay, the Lord is using what the world would call a base man, okay, the foolish things, okay. Why do you think the house of Judah is raised up first? Because the so-called black man or the Negro, okay, across this earth, and particularly here in Great Babylon, America, is despised, looked upon, okay. I don't care how much these doggone Edomites smile in my damn face, or these other nations smile in my damn face, and I talk about the ones who are truly those of those tribes, okay? I am always aware that you're looking down at me. Doesn't matter if I have more than you do, smarter than you, whatever the case is, that you're looking down at me. But guess what? I'm not looking up to you. And I remember talking to this doggone Moabite one time, and these Edomites one time, and I worked with them, I go, you know the biggest doggone misconception that these doggone people have? Is you really believe the so-called blacks are looking up to y'all as better than them. It's like me, I look at y'all as inferior. To be quite frank with you, you know why? You can't even stand a damn stuff for 20 doggone minutes, okay? And we are the true doggone kings of this doggone earth, okay? We don't look up to you. Honestly, we don't. Now, if I can use your monkey ass, I will doggone use your monkey ass, what I can use you for, like that. Other than that, I don't get two shits about your ass, okay? Like that. Now, that's when I first started kind of coming to this truth. I was a little hard-headed like that, and I wanted to let them, these Edomites know, I know who you are, and I hate your ass, and I just want to kill you. Okay, since then I've calmed down and understand I have to walk. I have to walk. I have to be wise as a serpent and doggone.
Yeah.
Harmless as a dove.
Hey, like land back on the brother saying, that's why in Ecclesiastes it says, oh, a great knowledge increases sorrow, something like that, man.
Yeah.
When you find out who the devil is, you find he's been why you're being oppressed, and you know what I'm saying? That's why, you know what I'm saying, YAHAWAH said in your patience possess your soul. So being that like the brother's going into, we're gonna be raised back up as a weapon stick against you devils, man. And that's why right now we're meditating that terror to come upon you, man. Yeah. You know, that's why we're looking for the scripture here in Isaiah chapter 33, verse 18. Thine heart shall meditate terror. Where is the scribe? Where is the receiver? Where is he that counted the towers? Okay, you know, so we're counting our thoughts right now by carrying our cross. All right. You know, by forsaking our lives in this world, because we have no lives in this world, man. You see? So we're meditating the terror that's been done to our oppressors, man, especially Edomites, man. Okay? You know, because we're gonna be raised up as spiritual terminators against you, man. Like that movie Brightburn.
Oh yeah.
You know, indestructible.
This is the book of Obadiah 1:18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire. And the house of Joseph a flame. That's that spiritual power, y'all. And the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them. For there shall be not any remaining in the house of Esau, for the Lord YAHAWAH hath spoken it.
Let me tell you something here. You Edomite, and I got some new signs I have made. I have some new pictures I have made up right now. In particular, it's an Edomite showing these Edomites in chains. And another picture. You actually don't understand how low you're going to go. You don't understand the judgment, okay? When you look at pursuant to Romans 9 and 13, when the Lord says, Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. If we are being chastised like this in the lower state through slavery, allowed to have our assholes, okay, eviscerated by these doggone peckerwoods, hung from doggone tree, have the nigger baby option going on there, alligators doggone feeding on our kids, okay, stuff like doggone sardines inside of here, our women being taken and sodomized and raped, okay, fed abominable food, okay, all of that stuff. And the Lord loves us. How much more so, minus all the nasty crap like sodomy, which is not gonna go on in the heavenly kingdom. It's gonna take place when you doggone. If you Edomites, you doggone so-called white people knew how low you are going to be in the kingdom. It is incomprehensible. Okay? You really, really don't understand. You are not gonna have positions in the kingdom like how we have positions here, like your secretary or your help. No, you're going to be given the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst task for 1,000 years. So much so as that doggone parable that Yahushua spoke about with Lazarus and the rich man. He was begging and saying, please. And this doggone Edomite had the nerve to ask doggone Jake to come back and save his ass. Why did you ask Moab? Moab them ain't gonna get the judgment to the level of you damn people, because for that 1,000 years we can be ministering to them and tell them, no, you can't screw each other up the ass. No, you can't eat doggone shrimp sand and friggin' doggone mussel sand and all that stuff. They clean the ocean. We're gonna be educating them. Okay?
It's gonna come with judgment too.
It's gonna come with judgment because they're gonna be bucking up. See, that's the good thing about it, is why it's gonna be so much fun, is because the Lord is gonna keep them with that memory, okay, of what when Esau was in rulership. So they're gonna be bucking up. Esau is still gonna have the doggone pride that he have right now. Them doggone the first fruits of slavery. These kings here, these Amalekites. Okay? There can be just a few of them down in those doggone caves across the earth. There can be millions of them on the ground, man. Okay? We got billions of slaves to start off with. And they're going to fuck and produce more slaves. Okay, because there's not gonna be any war. Your lifespan is gonna be expanded because guess what? There can be no GMO food. But you Edomites don't understand what you're going to go into. You men, in particular. You women are just going to be ass for us, okay? The pretty ones, okay? And then the fat ugly ones, we're going to get the fat ugly hairy stinky ones. Okay, we're going to just for them to produce more slaves, okay?
This is Psalm chapter 109, verse 15. Let them be before the Lord Yahawah continually, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth. Because that he remembered not to shew mercy, but persecuted the poor and needy men, that he might even slay the broken in heart. And you were looking to slay the broken in heart by various debaucherous, tyrannical ways, man. Like buck breaking, like the brother said, alligator, using our children as alligator bait, raping our men, women, and children. Okay, to the point where we were damn near destroyed, man. Okay, to the so-called negroes and indigenous peoples, man. Then you got the goddamn audacity to come out with critical race theory. Yeah. Try to hide your wickedness, man. Okay? It's all, you've been exposed, man.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're gonna continue to be exposed until the Lord destroys your empire, has you in slavery for 1,000 years, and then cuts you off like, you know, that the prophecy is not right out here, man.
And these Edomites right now are only supporting, and see, the Lord has laid that snare, because you see, you doggone Edomites, you don't understand what you've been caught up into. When these cops go there and they turn around, they put Jake to death on the streets. You don't march, you don't give a shit, okay? When Jake don't have a job and is begging you and trying to kiss your ass to get a doggone job, okay, after the events of college, you don't care, you don't give a crap. But now people sitting under there on drugs, under a bridge there, you know, you don't show no mercy and all that stuff. But guess what's happening right now? You're now losing your job, okay? The conditioning that the doggone so-called white man, the devil has doggone done to you people, it's got you so stone cold, because why? They've made us the animals, okay, that they can doggone do anything to them. Do people care about wild animals? No. So now when this judgment come on you, and guess what's going to come on to you? Okay, the Lord is going to use a man on his left, which is going to be Esau, the Edomite. And they have a lot of things for you doggone people. You people are not special. White privilege is gone, okay? You're going to lose your jobs, your houses, you're going to be starving, okay? And you're going to be oppressed with those robot dogs, okay, those Terminators. You're going to be thrown those FEMA cameras showing the doggone guillotine, okay? And guess what? Nobody's gonna stand for you people. That's why you're gonna try to commit suicide. You're gonna try to get with Jake and go, can we all get together and all that stuff like that? Well, where were you when we were being oppressed? Okay?
I can't wait to see Esau's people's face when the moment they realize they're in that group.
They're in that group.
Set up, earmarked for what is it called? Depopulation.
Depopulation too. It's like, yeah.
I want to see their blips. I want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
The line for the FEMA camp. I want to see that.
They're gonna be on those. They don't understand the why. Okay? Because the white man hate the white man. They hate each other. They do.
He said all faces will gather darkness.
Okay? The so-called white man hate each other. That's why Egyptians are going against Egyptians. Okay? They hate each other. They really do. Okay? Look at their history, man. I tell you, I used to live up in New England. I tell you, I can tell you, man, when Edomites go against Edom, they're vicious. And I've seen Edomites stand up for me against another Edomite. Because I was a very double Negro. Or the only Negro they know. Okay?
This is Job chapter 18, verse 17. His remembrance shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the street. He shall be driven from light into darkness, and chased out of the world. He shall neither have son nor nephew among his people, nor any remaining in his dwellings. Okay? Because you devils gonna be eradicated, man. And see, we're starting to see the curses transfer from our people over to you devils, and you go to the heathen. And I'll pursue Deuteronomy 37. This is why we're hearing we're hearing reports of you being put to death by opioid overdoses and whatnot. Okay?
In Kensington, Philadelphia, watch the videos. It's almost all Edom.
Yes.
There's Jakes in there, don't get me wrong, but it is mostly Edom bearing that punishment.
Yeah. Opioids, they can start killing each other. You wait now, as they can't find no jobs and reality checks start checking in. Man, you're going to see some shit out here, okay? And 2023 is going to be that doggone year. Like I said, you have like, I don't know, 100,000 people just got laid off in a matter of like 2 weeks, okay? 2023 come, they're going to run out of their unemployment probably roughly right around the conclusion of February, the beginning of March. Not to mention, a lot of these Edomites a lot of these people don't file taxes. The IRS say now there's 9 million people who haven't actually filed taxes. They're coming after you. You see, while you drive around calm, you know, arguing with the police and all that stuff, they can step on the side and say, man, I'm not gonna make my job. Hey, get them doggone R2D2. Okay, R2D2 and CCRE are gonna be fucking your damn people up out here, man. Okay. That's what's going to be taking place right here, okay? Them stormtroopers, man, they could be out here right now. And they started the purge in Illinois, in Chicago, and the robot Terminator is going to start off in San Francisco, in California. Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, and through the spirit, there's a bunch of sodomites down there, you know. So it's gonna get bloody out here. Exactly.
Okay. Let me tell you something, man. Okay, because when you talk one-on-one with these doggone Edomites, they'll tell you their damn secrets, okay? They'll tell you their secrets. All right?
I'm extremely proud. They're like the villains in like Bond films and stuff. They're gonna tell you everything they're gonna do.
Yes. A caveman, Cowabunga, man. They'll beat their chest and they can go after each other, man. So Jake, we've warned you before. Stay out of it. But you're not gonna listen. You're a Democrat and you're a Republican. You pledge your allegiance to Caesar. Guess what? You're gonna get in the mix of it like that. And okay, his words are smooth as butter, and his heart was war. Okay, roughly paraphrasing. That's even at these lower level like that. Cause these lower level Edomites will use you. I can tell you that for a fact from personal experience myself. Like that, they will use you. They will come to your house here, the little blondie girl right there, like, hi, I don't have any food and all that stuff like that, and blah 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 blah. She'll get inside there and she'll kill you. Okay? She will get inside there and kill you because when you look at this little doggone pretty mermaid face right there, and that doggone bitch is doggone jiu-jitsu black belt will break your neck and take your shit. Okay? 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 Alright? So we tell you, this is a survival book here, okay, to bust and walk and be in wisdom. Okay, and only those that is gonna have that protection in the house of David is gonna be able to get through this. And that's what's gonna create the envy that when they come with a flood. You know why they're gonna come with a flood? Because they can notice, wait a minute, you got a shitload of doggone niggas dropping dead and all that stuff. Why those people walking? Why those particular Negroes and Latinos and people walking and none of this is bothering them? Why? Why are they laughing at all the things that's going on? Be like, told you so, they're not being bothered. They can then know who the true chosen are, and that's why they can come out to try to destroy the elect of Israel. That's when Esau is going to find out real quick. That will be the last time he will ever raise his doggone hand towards the doggone children of Israel, okay? Because when the Lord raised that standard, he will never fuck with us ever again. It's game over.
Quick, Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahawah is your treasure. You know, once again, fear is a spiritual gift, man. It's going to bring forth that, eventually bring forth that salvation, which is only inclusive to Israel.
Because you always have to be in that sense with this truth, and you have to always understand, okay, spirit, physically we are here in this place, and you have to go to work, you have to pay your bills, or whatever the case is like that, and all of that stuff, and this world can tug at you, right? But that knowledge that you have is what? That this has to take place. You have to stay in this truth. You have to remain in the faith. Okay? The Lord said that he's going to do what? He's going to try it as gold and refine us as gold. So we are going to be in a mix of all of the doggone crap going on right there, because with our eyes we are going to see the judgment of the doggone wicked. Okay? It's like you hearing the doggone, your older brother or little sister or whatever, getting their ass whooping in the devil in another room, and you hear that damn bop, 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 bop. Boy, you know, you squeezing your doggone, you squeeze your legs together like that because you scared of yourself. You hope daddy don't come inside and grab your boy and say, boy, come here, boy, and beat that damn ass, okay, with that switch. Okay? So that's our fear right there. Give me, if you can find it, the one where the Yahawashi said, I don't know who you are.
He said,
basically get on my face. I don't know.
Yeah. I think St. Matthew, the 7th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see.
This is I'll be honest with you, for me, this is the most scariest precept I read in the scripture right here. You got it?
It's St. Matthew 7. And men will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name cast out devils, and in thy name done wonderful works. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity.
Okay? You got to think about that.
That's scary.
That is scary. Because we actually know the truth. But I ponder on that I ponder on that every day, because yeah, I see them, they say Most High Christ and all that stuff, which was not the name. These other ministers, they talk about Christ and all that stuff, which is the so-called white Jesus here. We actually know the real name. And we actually come on and we prophesy. We cast out the devil by telling these people that you know, the good news and also the bad news, okay, the true doctrine. Okay, that's casting on the devils, these people, because they're being healed. Okay? Now, the thing about it is, if we have doggone invested our entire life into this, we ain't working out there, we ain't running around doing the market, doing all the stuff out here, okay? We trying to live by the book, but you stand up in front of Yahawashi Mashiach and he goes, I don't know you, you're wicked. That is scary. And that is the reason why we say we are looking at being a hopefully elect, because none of us can doggone boast. We can't boast. That is doggone scary. You have to ponder on that. Who is he talking about? Who is he talking about? Now, ideally, we would like to look and say, you're talking about these pork chop eating pastors, maybe you're doggone IUIC and those like that, okay? Who are not, these pork chop eating pastors are not using the name Yahawashi Mashiach, but in turn, they are misleading our people and bringing more and more and more of our people, okay, to this satanic doggone abomination called Great Babylon. Having their mind turned there because they're not preaching, okay, who the true nature of the God of the Bible is, okay? But in their mind, they think that they're being spiritual, okay? Anyone have any more like that? I don't know.
I got some.
So we've been out here today, nearly almost 2 hours, and now one car decided to stop. Now one car. We've had looking. We had the devil Edomite there who threw up the what was it, Baphomet sign? Okay. Couple others. Most of the Edomites, they're looking and staring and stuff like that. Okay. Well, if they think they're staring this week, wait till I bring the sign that shows that doggone ass and doggone chains and stuff like that. Okay. You see, we don't hold back. Okay. That's the part of the being a watchman. As we come over, we let you know. The devil, we let these doggone Edomites know, and these doggone other wicked nations, you're gonna burn. You're gonna go in slavery. That's a fact. Okay. And don't come up here like you're teaching hate and all that stuff, because I'm gonna pull this and go, you call this love? Let me see you come up with an excuse and not gonna defend this. See, because you can't come up and defend this. And you niggas that are freaking don't want to forgive them like that, Lord willing, these doggone robot dog tear your monkey ass into pieces and your kids, okay?
Right.
All right? Because we don't, the nation of the YAHAWAH does not need soft pussy ass men, okay? We need lions, okay? We need lions. And as soon as I was talking to Jake in the doggone gym this morning, like that, and I said, you know what, not only are we gonna hunt these doggone Edomites, we come with you doggone 2/3 snakes and vipers and scorpions, okay? You weak ass doggone man. You think the Lord have you coming in front of me multiple doggone times since I've been in El Paso, and you still haven't come to hear this doggone truth. You still walking around, okay, following these doggone IUIC and all that stuff like that. I'm not looking at it and say, you are gonna be one of these doggone Jake, we are gonna hunt, okay, put your doggone fat ass and doggone dead. And he walked. That is a scripture.
Sorry to interrupt, man.
Oh, shalom.
What you guys got going on here?
So, well,
I see you couple years.
Yeah.
But these two, I ain't seen them, man. I seen about 3 from I parked my truck. All this
all the time.
Yeah, for sure. But I ain't never asked you, what you guys got going on here?
Well, you want to talk to him? Well, we are coming out here on the highway and the byways to bring out the true gospel.
Gotcha.
Okay, to let the Hebrew Israelites know who they are, which is the so-called blacks and Americans, Latinos. Okay, so we're gonna come out here on the highway and the byway to warn our people to repent. Come on the ways of great Babylon, America. Okay, we go into the dietary plan, all of the other things that Sodom, spiritual Sodom, Egypt, which is great Babylon, America. How are you doing? Now, it doesn't mean you can't work.
No, of course.
There's a whole lot of things to that. But there's a lot of things that people are being blinded. We've been the people that have been oppressed. We've been the people that have gone through this right here, and this is all biblical. Okay, people don't understand that the Bible is actually written for us. Okay, we are the truth. You know about this. Okay, so
that's all we see right there.
Yeah, you know about this.
Yeah.
Okay,
that shit's still live, believe it or not.
Exactly.
Hate to say it, but that shit, hey.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and
that shit's still alive right here.
It's out here. So people are blinded in this place. They understand that there's a great heritage that's coming. These are the true rulers. Now you know what's going on with Kanye West.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Kyrie.
Him and Kyrie.
Yeah.
Okay. Which we know is probably a setup.
Yeah.
Kyrie turned around, even though he has thousands of supporters out there, turn around and bow down.
Yeah.
And we let our people know that the Lord raises up lying in these last days. Okay, the ancient prophets are back on the highways and the byways.
Yeah.
Okay, to testify and bring up this gospel and this truth. Okay, this book right here, this is a survival guide. Okay, for the children of Israel. Okay, which is the 10th. Which is
my wife right there. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead, man.
Can you read this real quick? Go ahead.
This is Now he's always out here. His truck is out here.
Yeah.
And I would like for you to come out here when you do have time.
Yeah, for sure.
To really go through this. But this is the 12-tribe chart right here, and I know you have to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch you though. Yeah, I got 3 hours. And I'm back on the road. I'm showering, shit. I'm gone. Yeah,
okay.
I'll catch you for sure.
Okay, sure.
All right, man.
Okay.
All right. If you watch some of my old videos, you see his truck there. But he's a truck driver, so he's always. His wife always pull up there to take care of him.
Truck driver's kind of bad right now.
So he's very busy. He's real.
This is the first time you actually stopped by?
Yeah, which is good. That's a spirit, man.
As soon as you said, we're going to stop by today, like a minute later.
Yeah.
It's been the most high. I got to say, the Lord always gives an example.
So one more, he was edified. He was like,
he knew. All right. He always give me the thumbs up. His wife come and pick him up, and then they live down there, and he parks his truck there. So I know doing trucking, that guy, he's probably on limited time.
Always on the road.
Yeah, he's got like 3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah, he's probably got 3 hours right now to go stay with his wife for a couple minutes when he gets down. He's some food, and then he's right back. You can see him jump right back in that truck. Yeah, he'll be right back in that truck. So, Lord willing, you get time one of these days to come out here and hear it. We don't judge you with your tattoos and stuff like that, man. We don't judge you.
You know how many years of folly I had before coming to the truth?
Oh,
30 some odd years.
Yeah. Decades of being in this place here. So, any precept there? No? Okay. So Lord, when you edified here, we are out here in El Paso, Texas, bringing out this gospel and this truth on the highway and the byway. It's commanded by YAHAWAH Mashiach. Whether they would hear for bear, okay. That's hopefully, we've been edifying to you today, okay. And so we'd like to close out by turning to the east and giving all praise, glory, and honor to
YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI.
Double honors to the teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Also to you brothers that are putting the truth faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep. And to you brothers and sisters that are tuning in. Shalawam. GTA.
Abad Babal.
All right, soon.
Very soon.
All right, tonight. As them guys, those brothers like to say. So.